Welcome everybody to this special Halloween episode by 5D1Gaming. We got a nice little crew together here. Two faces you may have seen from our Wild Calling, and then two you haven't, because we have two special guest stars. So, I feel like I'm going to go through the niceties that I normally go through. So, since you're watching us on YouTube, if you want to subscribe to us, hit the little bell. Get notified whenever we put any of our videos up. We have unboxing videos. We have a weekly game that we play on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, which you can find a link down below. If you do click the bell, you will be notified when we throw these videos up 8 p.m. Wednesday Eastern Time. So, if you want to check us out on Twitch, go check out that link. If you want to check out social media, you can go to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Dirty Snap, Rusty Trombone. We all know what it is. But check out our social media if you want to follow us there. We will be doing a giveaway this holiday season, starting, if I'm not mistaken, the 16th of December. So if you want to check out our Instagram, just keep an eye peeled for that, and then we're planning on throwing some videos up and some pictures, so you'll get the gist of it. If you do watch our weekly game through Twitch or through the YouTube, if you want to catch up, we're going to start throwing in the information in the graphics that we normally throw with all the character information and whatnot. So we are having a giveaway for 2 prizes, and it will be all centered around social media. So keep an eye open for it. Anything else, guys? You think? No? Am I missing anything, Sadi?
YouTube, Twitter, Google, Instagram. Yeah, you're all set.
Yeah, I'm all set. Sweet.
You
All right.
are all set.
So we're going to start with the story for this special Halloween one-shot. So, all of you have been deputized by the Order of the Frost. It is the local guard of Enslato, which is part of our weekly game. You all have been tasked with searching out and being of some sort that is murdering local townfolk. It is taking the local townfolk out into the woods, and they are being dismembered, laid out on the side of the road. Now, if you've come across a few of these bodies that have been dismembered along the side of the road. Each one that you come across, they're different. It's not like it's like a ritual killing when you go through all of this.
Pleasure killing, much better.
And there are some that you come across, there is a body. This body, of course, looks like it's been left out into the cold, so there is full frost over the body. It is dead cold when you touch it. There are some minor cuts to it, but it looks like they died for some other reason. You haven't been able to figure out what is causing that. So, as you all were sent out to the local forest that is outside of Enslato, which is called the Sickly Forest. This forest itself, in its time before the long winter came across Enslato, this forest was beautiful. It was lush, real thick oak and whatnot that you could come across each tree. But with the long winter, it has caused most of the trees to die or even petrify. With this, they're not able to actually grow, actually to pull in any sunlight because of how cold it's been for so long. You all trek out to the sickly forest, searching for this being that has been causing this problem that has been put onto Enslato and the people of it. You all have been out there for a good 4 to 5 weeks, tracking, finding the entrails of people that have been dismembered and whatnot that I've spoken of. And you've come across some tracks. You've been able to follow it for a certain period of time, sometimes a few hours, but they disappear at certain points. You can't figure out why. Earlier on this day that you are playing today, around, let's say about noon, you all came across a series of tracks. They looked like they were hastily covered, and it looked like they tried to erase their tracks. But with pretty good perception in the group, you were able to track it through the woods, and you're leading up to one of the mountainsides, cliffs that are off on the west side of Enslato. And as you are all tracking, you've been tracking it for a good 6 to 7 hours. It's getting late. The sun is just cresting over the mountains. I need everybody to roll me a perception check. Saria?
19.
19. David?
22.
22.
15.
15 for Sadi. JD?
18.
18. Good rolls. Good rolls, guys.
Not gonna last.
That's like the one.
Give it time.
You're able to continue trekking along, and even in certain areas where you think that the footprints are disappearing, there are some tracks that maybe dragon marks that in certain areas. You all look around, and you find yourself walking into an opening. Now, this opening has some down trees and whatnot. It looks like there's not been very many people in this area for a while. In front of you, you see a large abandoned windmill. Now, this windmill, it's seen its time. You can see that it's made of solid stone. Some of it is weathered. It's weathered on the west side. It looks like right where the cliff is on the east side of the windmill. On the west side where the wind blows against, you can see that it is weathered down the stone almost smooth. When you look up, you see the windmill. It's a 4-post sail, but you see that there are 2 missing, and it is slowly spinning. Basically, looks like a propeller of a biplane or whatnot. It's just 2 blades. It's just 2 haphazard sails, just torn. The other 2, you can see that they're kind of laid off to the side at the base of this windmill. But even with the little wind and no sails whatsoever on the propeller, on the windmill itself, it's still slowly moving. And it's just going with the wind. As you all look around, I'm going to go and have you guys introduce yourself and your characters. Serio?
Hello. My name is Mike, last name Syria. I will be playing Ulfric Frostwalker, 4-foot tall dwarf wearing various hides, pelts, cloak with a hood, braided beard, outlander, comfortable in the snow. Yeah, I'm sort of leading the party through the woods. I've, become familiar with it. And that's me.
All right. David.
I'm David. I'll be playing Kasan Thangs, the Turtle Barbarian. Very old-looking, black shell, dark, aged, ugly skin, and salt and pepper facial hair. So, and he also wears a little fedora.
Cool.
Turtles have facial hair?
It's my narrative. It's my narrative.
This one does. All right, cool.
It's humanoid.
It's humanoid. Definitely humanoid.
Sadi?
My name is Sadi, and I am playing a half-elf paladin named Ohm. I stand just under 6 foot in full plate mail. Since I am not built for the cold, I have patches of fur coming out of my plate mail to keep me warm on the inside.
Cool. GD?
Hello. What?
No, sword important, just in case anybody wanted to know what type of weaponry I'm using. Go ahead.
You threw me off my game.
Sorry.
Hello, everyone. My name is JD. I will be playing Salazar Argent, who is a druid cleric. Druid cleric. He's relatively tall, 6'2". He looks like a cobra. That's in my head what he looks like.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And he wears a lot of white. He likes the color of white because we're in the middle of the very long winter, so easier to hide yourself when you're wearing nothing but white. He's part of the Church of Rothel, the god of winter.
And what race are you?
Oh, sorry, Yunti.
Yeah, Yanti. Okay.
Yunti.
So, as you all are looking around and you do see this windmill in front of you, it looks rather imposing. With the light just crescenting over the mountains, the shadow is put across where you all are. Even with it being so late, you can still see the moon coming up. From here, give me a second. All right. So, as you come into the clearing, you see, again, this windmill. At the bottom, at the base, there is a door. It's wide open, and you can kind of see with the wind, it's just moving with the wind. You can hear
The clacking of the door.
yeah, almost a rhythmic bang as it's going against the actual door frame. You can see that the door is kind of off kilter, so that it's actually hitting the door frame because it's been out here for so long. But as you look around, you see kind of an opening and the windmill in front of you. So, what are you guys going to do?
I say we walk in.
Does it look like the tracks lead towards?
Yes. Tracks lead right into the front door.
Then I guess we're walking
He must
in.
be here.
Real quick, based off of the bodies that we discovered before, would we be able to determine what type of weapon was used?
No. Yeah, there's no discernible similarity between each one.
Okay.
Some of them they have been torn to shreds. Some of them it's been even cuts. Like you haven't been able to keep a constant
Katana
idea
versus
of what's
tree
causing
shredder.
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who's going in first? Should
I'll
I?
go in first.
Very well.
Okay. Are you
Right,
are you
right behind
walking straight up? Or are you stealthing? What are you doing?
Well, I'll have my 2 hand axes out, and I'll stealth then, or attempt to.
Yes.
All right.
We should use caution.
Is everybody stealthing, or are you just going by yourself?
Yeah, I've got a -1 for stealth, so no matter what I do, I'm pretty sure just clank, 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 clank.
Occupational hazard.
Occupation.
Yeah, there
At
you
this
go.
point, it's
There
not
you
even
go.
battle
and,
rattle.
and
It's
you
just
have disadvantage on stealth
Yeah.
rolls.
yeah, because I'm just full plate. It's just not happening.
Watch, you're going to roll at disadvantage, and you're going to get 2 natural 20s and wind up with a 19. Right? And still find a way to be like, fuck, 19.
Yep.
Wait.
So is everybody going or what?
I'm going to enter behind him, but before I enter, I'm going to take out my mace and I'm going to cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
I will follow.
How long is that?
Shillelagh.
That cantrip.
Shillelagh.
I've got a magic stick.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yep.
Okay. I figured you're going to be casting it. If as soon as it runs out, you'll cast it again.
Yes.
What
Yes.
Shillelagh do?
Shillelagh allows me the power to kick.
All right. So you two are
Turns
going
a
in
regular
first.
stick into a magic stick.
Okay.
Got
So I need both of you to roll stealth. Are you going too?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you staying behind?
No, I'm
should.
following. I mean, I'm.
All right. Roll me stealth at disadvantage.
2 natural 20s?
Oh,
I would hope so.
do it.
At disadvantage?
Or no.
Yeah, that's a 6.
6 for you. Okay.
Clank, clank, clank,
6
clank.
for
Guys,
Ohm.
I'm stealthing, right?
You should be more quiet going forward.
Oh, May.
Okay. 6 for Ohm. Salazar?
13.
13. Okay. Ulfric?
Also 13.
Okay.
We're not the stealthiest bunch.
And Cassette.
What makes it worse is I'm going in first. 5.
Oh,
5.
gosh.
Wow.
For Rother's sake, be quiet, man.
Okay, 5.
The
Hold on,
snow
let me-
just seems to be very crunchy today.
So
It's extra
Yeah,
crunchy.
right.
this snow.
as you
I've seen the snow before.
as you all are walking up, Ohm first. Or not
No.
Ohm. Kassan's first.
Ohm's over here.
Yeah. All right. So let me get a marching order. So you have Kassan. All right. Who's after him? Salazar. Okay.
Then Wolfric
I'm
behind. But I'm
bringing
a
up
small
the rear.
dwarf, so I'm easily able to get right.
Ulfric and Ohm. Okay. So Kassan, Salazar, Ulfric, and Ohm. Okay. You still haven't changed your name.
That's easily fixable.
Are you a character that you aren't?
I am a character that I am not.
You have 15 jobs. You
and I
cannot
can't
do this one.
Not one of them.
I
What do we
mean,
pay you for? I mean, not pay you for.
Excuses. I had to do other things.
What aren't we paying you for? All of it.
Right.
All of it.
Everything else
So,
is not
anyway.
really
Yeah.
I
As
did not
you-
pay you, so you could be this disappointing.
As you all are walking in, with the door rhythmically beating against the door frame, you walk up and you kind of like push open the door, and you can feel it kind of grind against the stone
Fixed.
as you push it past, and it kind of wedges itself open, where kind of the door just kind of like leans back a little bit because it's only been held down by the bottom piece that connects. And entering behind you is Salazar, then Ulfric, and then Ohm. As you all walk in, you look around, and it is completely clear, this first room. You see on the opposite end of where you were at, there is a series of steps that lead up to the next level. But when you look around, surprisingly, it is clean. There's no furniture. It is completely wide open.
No stairs leading down, just straight up.
Nope, straight up.
Is the floor dusty or is it like clean?
It's clean. You can see that with the wind blowing through, it has kept the constant kind of whirlwind inside,
Okay.
to where that anything that has been in it has been either pushed out of the door, or it's just been the dust can't settle in this
Gotcha.
room.
Any difference in temperature? Like, is it much? It is still very,
Feels
very cold.
Yeah, actually feels a little bit colder
Colder.
because of the stone.
Okay.
I investigate the stairs.
Okay. As you go up to the stairs, what about you three?
I'm looking for loose floorboards.
It's all stone.
Oh, it's all stone?
It's
The
all
floor-
stone.
the floor- okay.
This thing is stone from head to toe.
Tubular.
Barren,
Alright.
barren room.
Barren room. I need you two as the druids. I need you two to roll me a perception check.
You got it.
And you're doing investigation.
13.
Right home. 13?
25 for
They look like a regular set of stairs. It's stone stairs that lead up, so it's not like
No, they're stone stairs.
They-
I figured
yeah.
they would have been wood. But
it's
okay.
not like they can be broken down.
Alright.
It's
No tracks, no nothing.
no, not with a 13. You have 25 for perception. Jesus Christ.
It's a natural
And
18.
For
proficient,
Salazar,
you know.
14. All right. So as you two are like
I'm
looking
lower to the
around-
ground. It's easy
yeah.
to see.
Not you, JD, because you're just below the DC on it.
And I'm
Just
well,
below.
Of course
If you
I
would have
am.
got 15, you would have felt this. You. You're feeling around, and you're looking around, and you see everybody just looking at this open room. And you feel a certain heaviness to the air. It's very... It's weird for you to feel this, because you're so in tune to nature. And you can tell, even with that minute changes in the air, and almost like auras that are around. But it gets real heavy, and you don't have a headache, but you can feel the pressure on your head. Right as the door that you wedged open moves and slams shut,
Run
and
back.
it is not moving.
Run
with-
back to the door. Like it's.
We forgot to check behind the door.
You go check the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back and does it look
It
like
is.
it's gone back to like it's shut properly now?
Yes.
Like-
It is shut properly.
This the door seems to be shut and not broken any longer. There's something very bad here. I feel something like some heaviness in the air. Something bad.
Are you saying the door healed itself?
I don't know about that, but something has closed it and now it does not seem to open.
So, hearing Salazar say, "Can the door heal itself?" I go over and I hit it with my hand axe.
As you hit it, it glances right off. No damage whatsoever to the door.
Not broken.
My curiosity is piqued, and I'm going to swing my shillelagh mace at it.
No damage.
Well, it looks like
Something
You can
trapped.
almost-
is
yeah,
amiss.
You can almost feel like
something.
there's something that stops you from actually hitting the door. It's a minute change right when you hit the door that it stops your weapon.
So, okay, so that's
we
where
are
we can't
not
go out.
going the same way we came in.
No, I think up is the only way. The stairs are okay, yeah?
Yeah, the stairs are fine.
Good masonry.
I mean, do you want to go first? Be loud, let them know we're coming?
Well, they already know we're here since the door is no longer letting us out.
That's only on this floor.
It's only on this floor. I say we do proceed up.
Okay.
That way we go.
I'll take first
You're going first?
since I'm working
Okay.
the stairs.
So
I'll-
Ohm's first?
I'll be behind you.
Okay. Ohm's first. And then we have
Same
Ulfric.
stealth check or new one?
And then who's after Ulfric?
You wanna go?
I'll take third.
Yeah, all right.
And I'll be last, and I'll be walking up backwards
Okay.
That's actually not a bad idea.
until I have to make a deck save.
Funny enough, you guys are going up the steps in the reverse order that you went into the building.
Yeah.
It's called skill, bro. The diversity and the various ways we get the job done is why we're the best. All right?
Consistency.
The druids in the middle.
Consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
That's our motto.
You can always
So-
count on us not being able to be counted on. I don't know.
So I need. Are you all stealthing or just storming up?
Well, they don't call us winter brass for nothing.
I thought it was winter breast.
Winter brass.
breast. You insist on saying breast. 5 weeks in, you still can't get it right.
I mean,
water in
I don't
my
think
right
it
ear.
matters if we try to go quietly, but
No.
we should not run up. Taking our
Facts.
time is good.
Yes, I agree.
So you guys are going right up the steps, no stealthing?
No, we're taking it. We're stealthing.
All right, so roll me stealth.
Yes, I know. I just.
Hey!
That's a little better.
All right, so going up. I need to know what you got.
14.
14
Hey! All right.
Jesus.
for Ulfric.
That is an
not-
18 for me.
18 for Ulfric.
Yes, I'm a nimble little dwarf.
Salazar.
9.
9.
9.
And Kassan.
Wild 20.
Oh,
All
wow,
right.
20. Okay. Well,
What's-
luckily for you, the group has rolled high enough.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
As
The slowest steps at a time.
as you start to take each step, I mean, you're in full plate mail armor, and you're making some noise, but not a lot. Two people behind you, Salazar is just dragging his feet, and you can hear almost like the claws of his feet just going across the stone.
I put packing peanuts on my spurs.
As you reach into the next room, now, of course, this windmill, from the outside, you saw that it got smaller as it lit up. And you could think that from the outside, it's anywhere between 3 to 5 stories. That's how high this windmill is. And as you're just getting up into the next room, there's a tiny bit of light that's kind of cresting through the breaks in the stone. With that, you can see tiny patches of light that's illuminating certain areas. You see there are, just in the dark, there are lumps of things that are kind of just strewn about in the room. I need everybody to roll me an investigation check as you're just coming up into this room.
There we go. Back at it. Oh, shit.
Oh, nat 20.
Wow.
Natural 20.
First one of the night.
Okay.
I see
Natural
it
20
all.
for Salazar. What is the total?
What was it again that we were rolling for?
Investigation.
Investigation. It's somewhere in here.
Should be in intelligence.
Yeah, no, it's just a natural 20.
Just a natural 20?
Yep.
Okay.
20 total.
It's
Ohm?
natural, unadulterated.
Ohm?
Oh, man.
That is a 12. Sorry, 10 total.
Oh,
10
no.
total.
6.
6 for Kassan.
14.
14 for Ulfric. Okay. You have night vision, Ulfric. So, or dark vision, I'm sorry, not night vision. You're like, you put them on.
Seal 26 has authorized
Go
use
talk.
of deadly
Turn off your green lights. They can see us.
with your dark vision and your natural 20, you can see that these are, it looks like bodies of humanoids, people that are just strewn about. Some of them, you can see deep cuts across chests. Almost, you can see one that has like this large gash across its skull, almost deep into slicing open the skull. It kind of leaves it a little bit wedged open. You also see that there are a few of these bodies that are kind of missing arms, and there is one off into the distance, right where you see another set of steps that lead up. Right at the base of those steps, you can see that there is a body that's completely missing its legs. But they are not moving.
Fresh bodies.
You wouldn't know. Only 2 people have seen it.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know any of this stuff yet.
How long have these bodies been here?
wounds, they're consistent with what we've been chasing. And I would like to run a medicine check on these wounds.
Yes. Yes, have a look.
Roll me a medicine check.
16.
Okay. So, with a 16, they've been in various states of decay, but with the cold, you're having a problem figuring out, like, how old they are. I mean, they're out in like a stone refrigerator at this point. It is extremely cold. Even as you're breathing out, you can see that it is the fog of your breath that just almost changes. And it's a thick exhale. It is not like something that you can see through. It's that cold where when you exhale that your hot breath, it is a thick, almost tangible as you can almost feel it. But with that, you can see that with your best guess, they are anywhere between 2 weeks to 6 months.
Can't narrow it down much. The cold doesn't help us here.
No, that is a
They
problem.
died this year.
That is important to know. Yes, the cold weather does make.
They're either still here or they left months ago.
So we're back at the door.
Well, we can't leave, so it looks like.
Regardless of how
Only
you look
up.
at it, we must go this way. We're not going back out the door we can't touch.
Back up.
Still going up?
Well, yep.
Okay.
Can I
So-
approach the one that's by like the foot of the stairs?
Okay.
This like
So, as
slowly.
as you slowly walk up to it, and the rest of the group is kind of behind you, you start to hear a cracking sound, and it is a loud cracking sound, and it's a continuous cracking, almost like somebody is sitting there just breaking like pretzel sticks.
Ooh,
Don't like where this is going.
Yes.
And
I know this
as you
sound.
start to look around, you can see these bodies start to move.
Alrighty.
And the one that you're walking to, you can see that the head kind of like cracks up, and with each movement, you can hear a crack. And then with each movement of its arm, as it reaches forward and it just claws, you can hear the crack of every bit, just every piece, and it's almost like a rhythmic beat with the cracks of the bones as they just start to move.
Imagine the satisfying sound of breaking free ice cubes from an ice tray.
Yes.
Their
whole
skin,
pieces,
their
too.
skin is so cold
And-
that as they try to move, it cracks.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Woo! Let's get right to it. Nope.
Nice.
Look, shoot, you fell.
What was it?
Oh, I rolled a
shit.
natural 20 outside of my
Okay.
dice tray.
Ulfric,
Does not
you're
count.
orange.
Oh, that mini is awesome.
Okay.
I wonder why.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ohm, you're red. Ohm is red.
All right.
We have Kassan, you're green.
Hey.
And Salazar, you are purple.
Ah, royalty.
So as you start to walk up there, you see that there's this moving body that is crawling towards you with its arms, and like I said, it's every crack. It's just crawling, and
Poison.
its claws are almost digging, not like into the stone, but it's finding every crack and crevice and just inching its way forward towards you. Over on the side here, you see two of the dead bodies start to move behind you into the corner. Here, and there are 3 bodies over here that start to move.
Will sheet.
All right. So did you guys roll initiative?
Yes.
May we?
Okay. I need Let's start with Ulfric.
A 13.
Ulfric is a 13.
Very
Okay.
lucky
13 for Ulfric.
I'm gonna just let you know now I'm going last.
For Kassan.
13 as well.
All right. What's your dex number? Not your modifier, but your dex number.
15.
15?
13.
13, so you're going to go first. Kassan. All right. Salazar?
16.
16 for Salazar.
Damn it. He's a snake.
Okay. And Om.
1, 4.
Perfect.
What?
Your phone.
Yeah, I'm looking up my spells.
Oh, your spells are on the sheet.
He has
Oh
some.
shit, I forgot about that. Never mind.
You have like
No,
you have
sorry.
like 6 pages.
So and also the weapon that I have here doesn't have the same description I gave you.
Yeah, because it wasn't an official weapon. So I gave you the closest to it.
Oh, well then.
And I already factored it into your modifiers.
Okay. All right.
He did all the work.
What were you?
He did.
What were you again?
4.
4?
Last, I believe he said.
Yeah, when I did the math, when I looked for it, it wasn't like in the book, so I gave you the closest to it. Because you had like a Berserker Warhammer, and I didn't see that anywhere. And the only place that I saw it was like Wikipedia, and I was like, nope. So
That
those
works.
Wiki weapons, man, you don't mess with them. They're like so overpowered or underpowered, it's like ridiculous.
They're not well tested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I'm like, this seems too good to be true. But
Yeah. But I gave you the closest to it. So you do have a
Plus
I
one.
changed it to a Berserker hammer instead of a Berserker axe. But
Okay.
you don't have the curse because obviously you're part of a church, so they would know.
They did the remove
Curse.
curse.
There wasn't
There's a curse with that weapon.
was there a Christmas? Not in the description I sent you, but okay.
No,
Different
they-
weapon.
Oh, with this
Different
one,
curse.
Yeah.
this one had a curse. Gotcha.
Berserker usually means that like if you're cursed, you have to like attack. You can go into a rage. You attack anybody near you. Like,
Ah.
Yeah, you have to keep attacking until everything's
Forever.
dead. That's the curse.
yeah, it's not great. You don't want to do that if you're a holy person.
Yep. Yep.
So
From the same church, man. Get
Yeah.
together.
Hey, that's the noise that they made.
Pretty much.
okay.
Just get them all out.
All right. So, surrounded, you are around you. First, Salazar, you're right here. What are you going to do? You're kind of in the center of the room. You have, to your right, there's 15 feet from you, there is a zombie. And then, sort of like front right, it's a good like 20 feet from you, there's another zombie. Behind you, it's like 25 feet, there's a zombie. So you're kind of like surrounded right now.
Okay. Has my shillelagh minute run up yet?
I figured you would recast it,
Yes. Yes.
so
I am.
it is a
going-
cantrip. So like I figured you were just recasting it
Yes.
every time. Then.
Literally every.
So
59
we'll say that for this minute you have. Roll me a d10.
It's like the percentile die.
Yeah, roll me a
Okay.
d10.
8.
You have. All right, so you just casted it 12 seconds ago.
Okay.
So you have 8 rounds of use with that shillelagh.
Okay.
Okay.
So you still have your bonus action if you need it.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Amazing. Awesome. I am going to. You said there was one 5 feet from me.
That's 15 feet to your right.
15. And that's the closest one, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to use my movement action to move closer to him, and then use my actual action to hopefully bash his brains in with my shillelagh.
Okay. Roll attack. And that uses your wisdom, if I'm not mistaken, correct? That's your wisdom modifier when you cast shillelagh.
Yep. 10
10 total.
to hit. Yeah.
You're not using the modifier that's there, right?
This one.
Because the
No.
modifier is
Oh, no,
completely
wait.
different. So what you're going to use is for if you're casting shillelagh,
Yeah.
it'll be your wisdom plus
Proficiency.
your proficiency, which I think at level 5 is
3.
3.
Yeah.
So it's a +7. So it's
Okay.
whatever you rolled +7. So if you want to pencil that in, you can get ahead. Because if you're casting Shillelagh on your weapon,
Yeah.
Essentially just changes it to your spell
yeah.
attack bonus, like if you were casting like a
so
ranged
right.
spell.
In that case, it would be 14.
14.
Yeah.
It hits.
Hey.
Roll your damage.
Actually,
D&D.
no. 1d6.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Ha. 7.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage
Okay.
to the zombie boy.
So, as you cast Shillelagh on your Warhammer, it was a Warhammer, right?
Mace.
Mace? Alright. On your mace, just maybe 12 seconds ago, you see it, you rush up and you slam it right with it. And as you hit this body, you bring it up off the ground. And it goes flying. But as you swing through it, you can see that there is something that's still in front of you. It is almost spectral. You can almost see through it. As you see, it is a white skull with almost a shadowy flowing with the air, but not with the
Gotcha.
air that you see, but with its own. It's almost like a torn sheet from what it looks like,
Yeah.
but it's a white skull, and as it looks at you, it goes, and it just disappears
Oh.
right in front of you.
Hmm.
I'm going to shout at my party. Possessed, maybe? Something's weird.
Definitely not natural.
Okay? Are you staying there?
I
I think, your movement speed is 30, right?
My movement speed is 30.
Alright, so you move 10 feet, so you're another 20 feet. So you can back up, go towards another one if you want a chance getting hit, please.
I'm going to take the 10 feet I took forward back.
Okay, so you're going to go back right here?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, anything with your bonus action or anything like that?
And not at the moment, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look through this stuff.
Alright. So if you want to do that while we're going through, you can if you want to.
Yep.
Next up is Kasan.
I enter
Uh,
a rage.
You enter your rage. Okay. Bonus action, enter your rage.
Yeah.
You to your left, you have this body, this living body. It's 15 feet from you. Take 10 feet of movement to get to him.
Yeah, with both hand axes. And I'll reckless.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Not much of a difference. 19 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
Roll your damage.
That's 2d6. Am I adding my offhand modifier
Wait, what?
for the two hand axes?
Uh-huh.
Dual wielding. Modifier. No
Oh
modifier.
yeah, you took dual wielder. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. What you're gonna do is that's two separate attacks.
Okay.
So that's your first attack. That has your modifier.
Okay.
And then the next attack does not.
Does
Does
Not.
not.
rage damage I believe is 2.
Yeah, +2.
9.
It's not like you haven't played a barbarian before.
Not yet.
9.
It's been a while.
As you enter your rage and you go up. Now you can't hit with your bonus action, just so you know, because you already wasted your bonus action on your rage.
What
So
about my extra attack?
Yes, you'll have your extra attack.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just letting you know because you're dual wielder and you
Right.
can attack with your bonus action.
Oh yeah.
You go up to the first one and you lop its head off, but still in the head you see this white skull as it opens up its mouth and it looks at you, and then it goes, and it just disappears into the air, and you see the body just slumps right over.
Cool. Is it dead?
Roll a medicine check.
I'm not good with pharmaceutical drugs. Never mind. 17.
It looked dead before. It looks dead now.
Cool. Where's the next closest one to me?
The next one is about 15 feet to your like front right. You know,
Okay.
so you can move up to him.
Yeah, and I'll attack him with my good hand.
Okay.
It's still okay. It's still okay. 7.
7.
Yes.
As you go and you go to slice across it, you go right.
Oh, I'm
across.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's not the attack roll. I'm using. That's why you said no.
Yep. I was hoping you'd get there.
20 something.
Yeah, that's.
So,
Not much better. I can't believe that fucking happened.
I'm gonna roll this d6 to attack. 1. Dang.
1.
No.
No, it's a d6. 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 2 is 8.
8 points of damage.
Improvement.
As you go off with your other hand and you go to slice across, you put a good gash across his chest, and as you kind of drag it through, and you pull out the blade, it brings some of the skin with it, and you can see it's kind of hanging off the hand axe. But as it falls back, you can see again there's this spectral form standing there, and just it looks you right in the eyes, and you can just dissipates.
Oh, I was waiting for a con save.
Not yet.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have what, like that was 10 and then 15, so 25 and then another 15.
You have that's 20 feet that you moved.
Okay, yeah. I moved closer to the center of the room.
Center of the room. Okay. Put you right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Ulfric. You're right here.
Mm-hmm.
10 feet in front of you, you have this crawling being.
Yeah, man. Let's do. Like, this is unnatural. You should have stayed dead. And I'll do like a. I'm gonna do produce flame. So I'm gonna just sort of like flames just sort of conjure into my hand, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay.
So it's a spell attack. Which is it? 16.
It hits.
And that's 2d8. Uh, 11 points of fire damage.
All right. 11 points of fire damage. As you say that and you throw right at it, it hits it right on the head, and then you can see the flames just engulf what was remaining of the hair, and as it kind of spreads, it's almost like wildfire. It goes right across the body, and as it's burning and crackling, you can't even tell the difference between the cracking of it moving and the cracking of the flame that's on its dead skin. But at this point, it's just lays almost down, like in place. As you can see, the skin is just crackling and black.
So does this one still have the spectral thing in it, or this one didn't?
You don't see anything from this one, but because it engulfed it, even if you saw like anything around you, you can't really tell if there's something there.
Okay, interesting.
So, anything with your bonus action or movement?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I guess I'll turn and face the other like corpses that are in the room.
Yeah, you have one to your right. That's a good like 20 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna keep an eye on the stairs, like sort of looking at the one that's like the couple that are still in the room, and then also keeping an eye on the stairs.
Okay. All right. Next up, you have this set of living dead at this point.
Go ahead. You know you want to say.
I'm not gonna say zombie because they're not zombies. So this one here, I'm gonna roll a d6. For Ulfric, it's 1 and 2. For Kassan, it's 3 and 4. And for Salazar, it is 5 and 6.
Don't worry, I always win these.
2.
God damn.
Don't worry.
Woohoo!
It was coming from
He
me.
knows his place in the D&D world.
I know.
Right.
I always get hit.
So,
Whenever it comes down to a die roll, I always win those.
so it's gonna come up to you and kind of, I mean, the movement to its arm is almost stiff, and it shows it as it, it telegraphs the hit. I mean, it's not fast at all. But you can see that there is still a normal movement to it. It's kind of like being pushed to hit you. And that is a 10 to hit.
That misses.
As it goes to kind of like slam you across the chest, you see it and you kind of like just side arm it. Like, it is telegraphed, so you just.
I mean, I have like a little like wooden, like buckler on my left arm, so I'm just. Ugh.
Yeah.
Away!
Get
away from me, please.
This one here.
Won't like it.
It's gonna go up to you, Salazar, and make an attack on you.
Okay.
The accent is so much.
That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. You take. Wrong dice. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it sneaks up and kind of like just clocks you right across the jaw. Almost takes you by surprise at that point. Even though you were looking around, this one just kind of snuck up even through like the how dark the room is. It just comes into moonlight and you can just see it come and just punch you right across the face.
Gotcha.
From there, this next set, we'll do a D20. For 1 to 10, it's going to be you, Salazar, and for 11 to 20, it's going to be you, Ohm. Natural 20, wasted on that.
We're okay with that though.
It's going to rush up to you and it's going to make an attack on you. That is a 7 to hit. I'm rolling like crap.
What was that natural 20 for?
Natural 20 was to figure out who was going to attack. It
Yeah.
was just wasted. It was so wasted. So it goes up and it kind of like, but you can see it. I mean, you have dark vision too, so you're just watching it as it comes up to you, and you can hear the crackling of its body.
How tall is this thing?
It's normal height, like anywhere between like 5.5 to 6 feet tall. And as you look at it, you can see that on its right leg, like the foot is not even there. Like it's just walking on its like almost like peg leg.
I tell him you don't want none of this, buddy. You don't want it.
The next one.
You don't want these hands.
The next one is going to rush up and attack you, Ohm.
Tú también quieres. Ven.
That is a natural 20.
Not wasted.
That hits.
For
Why do you do this? Why? Right.
You max it out.
Excellent.
that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
As it comes up, and even though you're like, not today, you say to that the first being that walks up to you, and it comes up and almost like uppercuts you straight across the chin, as it brings you kind of like onto your toes, as it just brings it right up.
I love this.
Then for that, you're up.
Wait, hold on.
Right now, you have 2 of these beings in front of you.
Okay. Other than okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna attack the one that hit me.
Okay.
Told you about these hands.
Told you about these hands. That is not what I wanted. That is an 11 to hit.
11 hits.
Okay, cool. And then that is 10 damage.
10 points of damage. As it uppercuts you right across the face, like it just brings you up. Almost reactionary. You just bring your hammer right across and you smack its head like right off its shoulders. It's a quick like bam, and you see it go flying.
Back in.
But from there, this even as quick as you are, you can see this white skull that's there, and it looks at you. You can see that there is nothing in its eyes. It's just
I'm coming for you
straight
next.
through. And it goes and disappears, and the body just crumples down to the ground.
I'm gonna
Next.
take my second attack at the one that's to the left of me.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit,
Oh, it hits.
and that is also 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. I love the fact that you roll the damage with it too.
Wise man once told me that.
Almost the same thing where you bring it around, and as you smack
Bring
the head
it
off,
around
you come
town.
across and you smack it clear and right, like center, right in the chest. And as you can hear the cracks and the crunches of its bones, and from there it just falls back, but still in its place you see this spectral being, and it just dissipates right into the air with a nice little.
Nice. Well, I didn't have to move. There's one more up.
There's one to your right that's 15 feet, so 10 feet of movement to get to it. And then you have one straight in front of you, which is like 20 feet.
The one that's closest to the stairs.
You're going to move up to that?
Yep.
Okay.
Take an attack of opportunity on Ohm.
Yeah.
As he enters my space.
We'll see. Now that the all right, go ahead.
All right. Is that it? Bonus action, everything?
Yeah.
All right. With that, we're going to go top of the order. Salazar, you're up. Right now you have a zombie in front of you.
I do have one right in front of me, right?
Knew it.
It's not a zombie.
And
They are animated corpses.
Zombies have 22 hit points.
These do not.
These have at least 10.
I think 7.
Seven?
I think 7.
Yeah,
is
it's
enough.
closer to 7.
I'm going to.
I'm like,
he's
I-
right on top.
I
Of me,
figured
right?
there was
Yeah.
no
I'm
reason to
going
waste in a smite.
Swing my mace up from the bottom and try to clock him
All right.
on the head.
Roll
with
your attack.
my-
Remember, it's plus 7.
Yes, that's what I was trying to remember. It's plus 7.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
Plenty.
Yeah, even with the natural roll.
Yeah. What is it again?
With no
1d6.
modifiers, it gets there.
6 points of damage, bludgeoning.
6 points of. You're adding your wisdom to that, right?
Oh. No.
So whatever you roll plus 4.
So that's 7.
So the 7, yeah, 7.
7 points? Okay. As you bring it right up,
That's just enough.
you smack right under its jaw, and you can see that it breaks the head back, leaves a crack. Like you can almost see the jagged edges of its frozen skin. But underneath, in that wedge, you can see that there's something spectral moving in there, and it just dissipates from the body, and the body slumps down to the ground. Next up, Kassan. Or do you want to do anything with your bonus action or movement?
With my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word directed at my good brother of the cloth, Ome.
Okay.
And so he regains
It's a D4 plus your wisdom.
my wisdom.
Yeah. And you should see that there's a little spell slot section on that sheet.
Yep. That
Anything
is-
that's, for all of you guys, anything that's black, that means that you do not have access to that. So I filled in all the stuff you don't have access to. Whatever's left over, you can mark with your pencils.
Can't cast
So
meteor storm.
then
Yeah.
What?
roll a
Yeah.
d4.
No, you rolled a D4.
Oh, I roll a d4, Ome.
You give him the heals.
You get
6.
6 points back.
Okay.
Oh,
And there's one of our undead friends back there,
Mhm.
right? Use my action. Yeah. I'm going to move just a couple feet closer to, like 5-10 feet closer to where he is.
To where?
Uh,
Who, home? for the being?
The undead.
Okay.
The reanimated.
So you want to move
ghouls.
5 or 10 feet closer? Because 10 feet, you're right up on it.
At 5.
5?
feet, yep.
Okay.
Right up on it.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. With that, Ulfric. Or no, Kassan. Sorry.
No,
I
skip
skip
him. Go, skip him.
Skip him.
No, don't do that.
Kassan, you're up.
Real quick, if I wanted to sheathe my hand axes and take out the warhammer, what would that
Free
cost
action.
me? I'm sorry.
It's a free action.
Okay, I
I'll
do
give it to
that,
you.
and I want to run around to off to my left
Oh,
if
to
I
your
can.
left. You wanna run around here?
Yep.
Okay.
And I kind of like want to bum rush this zombified thing. And
Like tackle to the ground?
yeah,
Okay. Roll a strength check.
strength, not athletics.
No.
No, it's not what you want it to be.
14.
Wild 20.
You shitting me?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 19.
Ow. Still can't get there.
Statistically, you
So-
won't get it within the next
Statistically,
10
give me
rolls.
time.
So with a wild 20, you go to tackle it, and it like almost drunken masters you, where like it kind of pushes you to the side, seeing that you're coming at it.
Hands.
You're feeling a little bit disrespected right now, because this dead being just stopped you from tackling it.
So, am I prone at this point?
No,
Okay. I'd like to get up and use my extra attack.
can't.
I can't.
Nope. Use your action to try to
that's
grapple
right,
it.
that's right.
Still didn't get there.
You're not helping, sound system.
So, with that, Ulfric.
Tough break, buddy. It's hard. I mean, I don't know.
My thigh bone is sticking out from my kneecap.
Yeah.
The
Ulfric.
cold, the cold does terrible things to people. Let's warm this one up a little bit. 18 to
It
hit,
hits.
and then 11 points of fire damage.
All right, what are you casting?
Produce flame. I'm going to
Produce
continue to use that. It seemed to be effective the last
Okay.
time.
It's almost like you slam right into its chest with the flame, and you can see that it burns a hole straight through, leaving this this jagged circular form where you can see right through it. But in there, you can see it's kind of like this form that's just moving. And then as this spectral form dissipates from its body, the body just slumps down dead.
All right, so that's all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we see where? Like, did they just dissipate as soon as the bodies fell, or did they fly off in a certain direction?
When they dissipated, the bodies fell. There are times where, like, when you obliterated the body, where it was kind of knocked away from the spirit and the spirit was still up there. Other ones with minor damage that still put it over that edge, it was still in the body, and when it dissipated, the body slumped.
Okay.
Are we out of initiative?
So, yes, you're out of initiative. Around you, you have these obliterated beings that are all over, looking very similar to some scenes that you have found.
Well, looks like we're on the right track.
So these are some sort of ghosts or
Not tormented.
specters.
Souls of the people, or bodies of the people that have gone missing, probably, and probably their
these-
unwandering souls.
Dark spirits have inhabited them, or are they just? I guess. Did we see like he was saying before? Did they look like when they like the movement? Did they like look like they went into a specific direction, or just
Some of them they just moved away, and as soon as they moved away, and they dissipated from their movement, that's when the bodies either slumped or they disappeared.
Okay.
I need you two druids to roll me a perception check.
23?
Show off.
Okay, 23. 23 for Ulfric.
Yes.
And for Salazar?
9.
Hmm?
9 again.
9. Okay. You don't feel this. But
Again.
Ulfric does.
Again.
I feel
Similar to a feeling
everything.
down on the floor below you. But this one's stronger. It's heavier. It is disorienting at this time where you're trying to find yourself, catch your footing. But as it starts to get heavier, all of you see with the walls of this windmill, these spectral beings just start to form. And it is almost a solid wall of these beings all the way around. The only place that you don't see them is on the wall where the steps are, but they start to move slowly towards you.
Get back, foul spirit.
All right, what are you guys doing?
What the hell are you talking about?
Do you not see the...
You see it?
I see them now?
Yeah, no, you guys see this.
Oh.
Like, you
okay.
felt it. You all start to see these beings come out of the walls, out of this stone, and they start to move slowly towards you.
At a first glance, is it more than 5?
Thousands.
You're looking at 18,
All right, I'm heading
27.
right up the steps.
you're looking at 27. Like, they are literally littered across both walls except for this one here.
Is it?
And they just start to slowly move in towards you.
They're
Seems
not
like
at the
they want
steps,
us
but
to go upstairs.
Right now, they're
We
you
should
guys in
oblige
the
them.
front. They're like 10 feet away from you, so you have to make your decision quickly, like you as a group.
Yeah.
Up the stairs we go.
Up.
Okay.
They have made their decision to force us upstairs.
As you all go up, there are some that take swipes at you. The ones in the back of this group, which is both Ohm and Salazar, I need you both to roll me dex saves.
Well, that's gonna suck.
As these arms are coming towards you and they're just trying to grab at your legs, right when you're running up the steps. Salazar, what you get?
11.
11. And Ohm?
Non-nat 1.
A non-nat 1.
That whole negative dex bonus.
Yeah.
-1.
The dirty one.
The dirty one.
All right. With this, I need you guys to roll me a Constitution save.
Of course.
Why would
Just them or all of us?
Just them two.
Okay, cool.
You two are in the front.
Shits and giggles.
Do I have any bonuses to con saves?
I make the
Oh,
save.
crack.
DC 40. Save.
Has to be rolled in there.
Okay. That's why I wanted to ask. That's why I wanted
Everybody
to ask.
asks that when they get a good
Ha!
roll. When it
Nat
doesn't.
20.
That's a 20.
Hey,
Okay.
There
Much
we
better
go.
than the one prior. Not that that's a wasted nat 20.
What
but
was
still.
it?
Constitution save.
Con
Con
save.
save.
That is a 22.
22.
3.
Okay. And a 23?
Yes.
All right. With both of you, 22 and 23, you do make the saves. You take 3 points of necrotic damage. As these arms are passing through your legs, you can almost feel the death, the darkness, the pain as it just goes across the muscles on the back of your legs. But you all are in the next room above.
Cool.
Running.
With that, you guys make it up to the next room. You two, as the druids, you can feel that pressure. It's heavier up here. But
Bless you.
Bless you.
this is the first time you're feeling it.
Yes.
And this is almost oppressive at this point. Like, you reach this level, and it is instantaneous. Like, before you, it was gradual for you. You just get it. It's just a straight shot.
Okay.
You take 2 points of psychic damage. You two
Okay.
take 2 points of psychic damage. 1 point for you, because you were able to make your saves as you come up. So you take 1 point for Ulfric, 2 points for Salazar.
Y'all got a feeling?
As you reach here, you kind of catch yourself as you don't know what's going on, and you close your eyes, and as you open it up, you two, both Ohm and Kassan, you can see that they're kind of like off kilter as they reach the next level. You guys don't feel it. You guys are looking at them like, what's going on? Like, why are you having this problem?
You don't feel that?
No, not at all.
Feels like
My
death.
head is spinning. I can't breathe.
From there, I need you all to roll me perception checks.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Perception, right?
Yes, perception.
What?
18 for me.
18 for Ohm. Salazar,
5.
5. Hassan,
I think it's 23. 18 plus 5? 23?
Yeah, 23. Doing math, all right.
I had a while to sit here and like
Yeah, take
count
one.
my fingers, man.
If you watch the Wild Calling, you definitely will know exactly what we're talking about. And
Simple math is not my
Ulfric.
friend.
Another 23 for me.
All right.
Hey!
Christ.
For
up,
everybody,
guys?
but
I'm
Salazar.
attuned to the...
Because you rolled
see
so
all.
low, I'm sorry. Because this is, I mean, you're still closing your eyes. You're still trying to catch your footing. I mean, this is an oppressive feel to your mind.
Yes.
You three. Across the way, you see a set of stairs.
Cool.
Okay.
You're good.
All right, good. I'm gonna even it.
There you go.
There we go.
He's more than good.
You see a set of stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? These are smaller set of stairs, but it's still a set of stairs. You're coming up right here, just so you guys know. So I will put you all here. You're just coming up from the steps.
Let me out front, please. You're a gentleman in the
Yeah,
spotlight.
because you two, the druids kind of fell off to the side there. You guys are leaning up on the wall trying to catch.
You're holding the wall up. Good job.
It's
And
a very cold wall.
across from you, everybody but Salazar, you see these black silhouette figures. These things are like 7 feet tall, and they are a good like 2 feet off the ground as they're just flowing, and with almost a breeze that you don't see, and where their hands would be, you see these long white claws of hands. They're where you would see a normal finger length, these are double the size, and then you can see the nails. They are even longer and almost sharpened to a point as they all kind of right there in front of you, each one of them just staring at you. As they notice you, you can see the one in the center almost lets out that almost the same exhale from before, but here it is just louder and deeper. And he goes, and as it reaches for you, it moves up 10 feet. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Again.
Let's do it.
Hey! That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, that went as far away as that could have gone.
Not only that, but it's correct.
Yeah, it was also cracked.
It's
Not great.
okay. I have... Yeah, definitely not great.
Can't, no.
Okay.
Mine, however, is beautiful.
It's good for you. Yes.
Yeah. Good for me, bad for them. Unless they rolled really fucking high.
Okay. For Ulfric.
I'm still a little uneasy. I rolled a natural 2, so I'm at 3 on my initiative.
Ulfric's at a 3.
So I'm still a little woozy from that
Okay.
that heavy feeling.
Kassan.
Thematically, it makes sense.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
It does.
21.
21 for Kassan. Ooh.
You're still a little burnt about that guy downstairs, huh? Trying to
Okay.
jump into a nice battle.
Hey.
For
Hell yeah.
Salazar.
For Salazar, it's a 12.
12 for Salazar. And for Ohm,
That is a 6.
a 6.
All like
Go Omi.
deliberate.
Go Omi. Go Omi.
You know what though? You still are above Ulfric here.
Yeah. I'm bringing
Could
up.
always
bringing
I'm
up
not
the
going
old-
last.
Bring
Oh,
up the
man.
rear.
Oh man.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
No, I would be upset if I wasted natural 20s on initiative.
Initiative can be important sometimes.
Depends on the abilities of the creatures. Like if they have some sort of.
Yep.
You can't get.
And it's not always about battle either. It could be a friendly exchange as well.
We should ask them if they've seen something weird going on in these woods.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if there's
It's
some.
like, pardon me. As the guy
I don't-
pull out the little flip notebook. Have you seen?
From here, Kassan, you're up.
Warhammer in hand.
Warhammer in hand.
Yeah. I tried to smack him across the face. Reckless.
What, the one in front of you?
Yeah.
All right.
You said he came right up on me, right?
No, he moved only
Oh.
10 feet.
Oh. Well, I'd do that then.
Okay, you move 10 feet and you go to make a hit.
Shit. 19.
It hits.
Okay, just making sure. I'm practicing for my Saudi.
No,
thing.
he's doing this on purpose.
Who, me?
Yeah, the whole shit. He's like, why did you say
Shit.
19?
He was practicing.
1 plus 4 is 5 plus... Not entered rage!
No, you're not.
5.
5.
Dad.
Okay, 5 points of damage. As you bring your axe straight across,
Warhammer.
it almost goes, your Warhammer, it almost passes right through. You can see that it kind of hooks into it, and you can feel that it hits something, but you pass right through this form.
Its hitbox is a little further in.
You can enter rage right now
Thanks.
as their bonus action, and then you can use your extra attack.
Awesome. You're like the influential stepdad, because my real dad's this piece of shit.
D&D, helping you with your family problems.
My real dad's not a piece of shit, nor do
No,
I
he's
have
actually
a stepfather.
he's actually a really cool guy.
I have a story to tell you about my
Yeah.
father.
No,
We'll get to it.
Kassan's father.
Yeah,
Hassan's father.
What a dick! God.
He's an
So-
asshole.
You enter rage with your bonus action.
Long
I
walk,
didn't say
short
that.
pier.
Yeah, I entered
Your
rage
extra
with my bonus
attack.
action.
All right, roll your extra attack.
Also reckless again. I feel like I'm gonna regret that.
We'll see.
Yeah, thank God for reckless. 18 plus 7, like 26.
Yeah, hits.
No, it's not 25.
Yeah.
You're in the ballpark.
Hey, you're around. I mean, at least you're doing the math.
Anthony would be so proud of me.
I mean, if you just say two numbers together and then say a third number, it's math.
He said he
8
did
and
quick
14, 12.
He said he does quick math. He didn't say it was going to be right every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
So,
Shit.
Sure.
damage.
Give me a minute. 4, then
Let's not pop a blood vessel.
2, 12.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
A.
Okay.
All right.
As you bring it back around, and it passes right through. You can feel that it finds purchase in something, but there's almost no resistance to it as you go straight through this being,
Cool.
this scary,
Spooky,
spectral being that's in front of you.
Spooky.
This thing.
Okay.
I want to move away from it.
Okay. How far?
How far am I from the wall that I was directly behind?
Well, you have the series of steps that are right behind you, so you can move back 10 feet. That's kind of like leaves you right where the steps are.
I'll move back 10 feet and go to the right by 5.
Okay, right there. So as you move back, it's going to take an attack on you.
Good.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay.
I reckless.
See if I can get that natural 20.
I'm a barbarian in my other campaign.
I'm not
so
dual-wielding.
I'm very aware of
All right,
how
that is
often it's
a
like,
19
you have
to
advantage
hit.
on me. You have
That
advantage
hits because
on
I
me.
am not dual wielding.
Okay. You take 10 points of necrotic damage as it slices straight across your chest with these claws. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Real quick, is that at resistance? Because I have resistance to all damage except psychic.
While raging, yes. So you take 5. You take 5 points of necrotic damage as it slices across your chest. Constitution save.
12, I think. Hold on. No. 10.
10. You just make it.
Thank God. Skills, ladies and gentlemen.
As
I
you-
have none.
As you can feel, these claws just rake across your chest, almost touching your lungs and your heart. And as it passes through, you're able to fend off whatever other damage that you can feel on your being it is. All right.
This is what it feels like to have COPD.
Salazar, you're up.
Um,
You're kind of like in the back of the group. You have the same one that was attacking Kasan. That is, if you move 15 feet, you get up to it. It's 20 feet away from you. You have another one to your left. That's the next closest, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 feet from you.
okay, and all my party members are within 30 feet of me.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Bless.
Bless. Okay.
That's great.
So you cast. So everybody, that's what, a D4.
Yeah, roll a d4 and add the number roll to the attack roll or
Apparently
saving
spelled
throw.
All right. So you all are blessed. So mark it off that you're blessed right now. For any attack or saving throw, you add a D4 to it.
For the next one or for all?
For how
Should be
long
a
the spell
duration.
is.
I think it's
For
10
the-
minutes.
Concentration?
Up to 1 minute.
Oh.
Up to 1 minute. Okay.
Whoa.
And you are
Where do I write this?
concentrating.
Wherever.
that spell.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay. Anything with your
No. That's
anything?
part of a church. I go by the grace of Rothel. And then you guys should know that. You're in the same church as I am.
I didn't say God. I just said hashtag blessed.
Movement and bonus action.
For movement, I'm going to come...
Maybe 1 or 2.
Maybe one.
Like right here is
5?
where here. let me
No.
mark it.
Matter of fact, I won't move, but as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my wolf.
Normally
Wild
I'd say, two, but I have
You
some
can't wild
bonuses
shape as a
for it.
bonus action.
Is he a moon
I
druid?
think. Are you?
I am a moon droid.
Wait. What level druid are you?
17,000.
Level 3 druid, level 2 cleric.
Let me see.
I believe B shape starts at level 2, and I think moon druids can do it as a bonus action. I think that's
Yeah,
one
I
of
think
the
that's level
benefits.
2. I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
You're supposed to be prepared for this, Doug.
Nope, it says you can use your action to magically assume. Oh wait, combat wild shape. Wild shape on your turn as a bonus action.
Okay. So you
Ta-da.
go into a wolf.
Yes, I'm going to become a wolf.
Okay. So you become a wolf. Now you're still holding in that concentration spell.
Yes.
Okay. So you are a wolf. Now you have your movement. Do you want to do anything for your movement?
No.
No.
I'm going to stay where I am and snarl at the one closest.
Okay. That is the one that was just attacking Kasan.
Yes.
Good snake
Scare
dog.
him.
Good snake dog.
Next up.
Snake
So
dog.
he's a mongoose?
I was gonna say like ferret. Yeah.
That wasn't a fizz bump?
No, I was gonna hit you, but I thought better of it.
Being that
You don't want these hands.
You
You're right, you don't want these hands.
being that you attacked at Kasan, this one is actually going to rush up and make an attack on you.
Another.
No, he's not. He loves me.
And you did reckless, so it does get advantage.
You bet it does.
Again?
I feel as though I should
All
like try and
attacks?
kiss him.
That is a 22 to hit.
Fuck me. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't hit.
Change my ways.
Okay. Really shitty roll. You take 5 points of necrotic damage, halved to 2. And I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Cash in one of your advantage rolls.
I can't. And I only have one left. And I always use it on pointless shit. Do I have to
it's
announce
helped us.
about the bless thing before I roll?
No. You roll it. You add it to anything. Like it's not like you,
It's automatic.
It's automatic.
You don't use blast. It's just
And
you
it's-
are.
it's- Oh, excuse me.
Hey.
What the fuck?
It was a
Okay.
burp.
Yeah, sure. Don't argue with the DM.
It's
He's
unlimited.
got the words
It's
to that.
unlimited to the time that he has concentration on it.
Right, but what I'm saying is when I roll the d4, do I have to add it or do I have to announce it before?
You
Oh,
add
wait,
it. You
never
add it to
mind.
that.
No, it's not like does it
It's like
succeed?
roll a d4 now.
It doesn't matter. I failed.
Roll the d4.
Roll the d4.
4.
4. You're.
I'm pretty sure I have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
As,
Oh no, I'm sorry. You said save?
Yeah.
Does necrotic count as a disease?
I don't think so.
7 plus 2. 9.
9, you still fail.
I know. But I don't fail as bad.
As these claws pass through the other side, it's kind of like it's left. Before it hits you with its right hand, this one it hits you with its left. It scrapes across your lungs, and you can feel just the minute scrapes like on the outside of your lungs. Your maximum hit points are now reduced by 2. So you take your maximum hit points, not your health, right? Like your health
Max
stays
hit
where
points.
it's at. Your maximum hit points is reduced by 2.
55 plus 2 is...
So at the moment he has more hit points than he's allowed to have,
I'm pretty sure that's what wound up happening.
or does it like subtract it as well?
So right now your maximum hit points are 55, right?
Right now, they're 53.
Yeah, but they were 55.
Yes.
All right, so now they're 53. So if you were to be healed, you do not heal to 55. You heal to 53.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
What is this? I do not
Don't
understand.
talk to me about the holistic medicines, God.
Let's see. Ulfric or Ohm. We're going to do 1 to 10 for Ulfric and 11 to 20 for Ohm.
Do you really even need to roll that?
Natural 20.
It's you.
What did I tell you? That's fine.
Every time.
I'm not worried about it.
As it rushes up to you, almost in this quick fly towards you.
Oh God, no! Why?
How far is Ulrich?
Ulrich is 10 feet from you.
Who is Ulrich?
Ulfric.
Ulrich.
With a foot.
Not Ulrich von
Ulfric.
Liechtenstein?
Frost.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, wild 20. I'm sorry.
Barely grazes.
He's
her.
okay.
With the wild 20, you take
Sounds like a lot.
you take 14 points of necrotic damage as it comes to you and it almost like double claws you right across your stomach and your chest. And you should roll me a Constitution save.
Okay. Natural 1.
Your permanent hit points are reduced by 14.
Cool.
Okay.
That sucks.
From there, Ohm, you're up.
I move up to the one that went up to Volric.
All right, so you move up over 1 space.
Yep. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on
Okay.
the one that's there.
Okay, you 100 mark him.
Wait, what are you again?
Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Take an attack. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 to hit, it hits.
I am expending a spell slot for first level smite.
Okay. So it's your normal damage roll.
Which is a 11 plus 4 for the Hunter's Mark and 5 for smite.
It's actually, it would be 3d8.
Oh, that's right. Whoops. Okay. So then that's an 11 for the smite.
11 for the smite.
And the
11 for the
weapon was
11 bludgeoning, right? And then what was your
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark? 4. Okay. As you rush up and you take your hammer and you smash right across its body. Before you saw Kassan, he was.
Ohm's Law.
Kassan, you saw his weapons pass through this the being that's behind you right now. This one, you come up and thinking that you'll have to dump your smite into there. As soon as your hammer hits the body, it hits it like it's physically there, and then you dump your smite in, and you can see that the snowflake that's on your hammer, it bursts with light, not like a bright light, but it's like a subtle like white light as you bring it straight across, and from there this light causes this spectral being just to dissipate right in front of you.
In the form of a snowflake.
Yes.
I bark my approval.
Movement, and you got the rest of your movement.
I have one more
you
attack,
used
right?
your bonus, and yeah.
Oh,
Right
man.
now, with your movement, you move 5 feet. Nothing. You can turn around and you can attack the one that Kassan is being attacked by.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Thanks for that. That guy sucks.
Yeah, right?
My chest hurts. Ah.
So you
Why
take
do
your
you do
attack on
this?
this one.
Yeah, that is gonna be just a regular D8. That is a 16 to hit,
It hits.
and that is 12 damage.
12 points of damage. Okay. As you bring your warhammer like right into its body, again, before you saw Kassan's weapon pass through, your weapon is hitting it like it's solid, and it is causing. You can see that as soon as you hit it, it's like a rippling effect across its body, almost like you're dropping a stone into water. It took a lot of damage, but it's still standing in front of you. That's everything for you. Next up is the rest of these beings.
Oh shit, I forgot they still have turns.
You know what? As soon as you said the rest of these things, I was like, "Ooh, I know that whole thing."
There's more.
This one's gonna come up here.
They can do things too.
Come here. And this one's gonna come up here. The first one's gonna make an attack on you, Ulfric.
Crap.
That's like a
That
French painting, right?
is a 10 to hit.
That does not hit because I'm being very careful now. Like, no. This hurts. Why?
Do you
Get away.
do you try to block it with your wrist?
Why doesn't this?
The next one is going to make an attack on Ohm. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Dang.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
I mean, I'm straight. Hurt. And that's like max.
Nat 16.
A nat 16. Okay. You, as it comes across and brings it like almost straight across your face, and these aren't leaving marks. They're just going straight through your skin and into your body. You can feel the internal scrapes of this going across bone, across
The chill is in my
flesh.
bones.
It goes right down your neck, across your chest. But feeling this, you kind of send a natural prayer to your god, almost instantaneously in your head, and it just brings that pain away from you. I hate you so much. The next one is going to make an attack on you, Kassan.
No,
At
it's not.
disadvantage. Protector.
You're using your shield, your reaction for your shield. Okay.
I love you. What is that? That's like a
With a
plus.
disadvantage, that is a 10 to hit.
Go home.
You're lucky, because it was a natural 20.
Can I use my... Because it doesn't specify once I've used it, I can't use it again if it's...
All right,
something-
so every turn you get a reaction.
Okay.
So now that you've used your reaction, you have to wait till your turn
Before I can use it
before you can get another reaction.
Right.
It's almost like an attack. You get one attack per turn, so you get one reaction per turn.
Okay, I thought it was... okay. All right, yeah, we're good.
I thought it was held in action for a reaction in order to get the action.
No, a held action is your action. You're just holding it to use it.
D&D 101, ladies and gentlemen.
You're welcome for teaching me things.
I
Unlike
needed
me.
that
You may
because I
hold
didn't
it
know
where-
any
you
of
may
that
hold
at
an
all.
action
You didn't?
And then use
At
it
all.
as your
Huh.
reaction.
So that was actually very informative.
I'd rather hold a calculator. than know
Wolfric.
more things.
Ulfric, you're up.
These,
You have a being in front of you.
these bastards.
The way he said it. Very heavy emphasis on the B.
Yeah, the little bastards. I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna reach in to my pouch and just pull out, just some like herbs and leaves and things. Like, let's see if you like the moon or something. Get away from me, and I'll cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
Like right in front of me, and just put him right down the barrel.
Okay. So you are casting Moonbeam right here.
Yes.
It's a 5 foot. It's a 5 foot.
It's a 5 foot, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And the way it says it's whenever a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts a turn there. So I'm guessing like immediately, technically, it's entered the area.
It'll be when on its turn.
Yeah.
That's when.
But it's the first time on a turn, or
On
whenever
its
it
turn.
enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn. Would it be? This would be the first time on.
That
a
would be
turn?
its turn. Its turn.
It has to be on its turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point, like it's going to damage it when it gets to its turn.
But it also says or starts its turn there, so I
Yeah.
guess we're not
Basically,
gonna
it's
double up.
it starts its turn there. That's when it'll do the damage.
Okay.
Okay,
So it's
so you
two, it'll
cast
be
Moonbeam.
2d10 radiant damage when we get to there.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do any movement because I don't want to provoke any opportunity attacks there. So, yes, I'm good. I'm good there. I guess bonus action. Don't have any effects, so that's my turn.
Okay. All right.
I'm concentrating on a spell.
All right. So yeah, you are concentrating. So let me put a concentration on you. Put that there. Actually, let's swap these, so we know that you are concentrating. And that's there.
2d10 maxed out equals what, like 1500 lunar damage?
No.
If you use my math, it does.
It's the math we're
Okay.
using for specifically that attack.
We're just saying numbers.
From there,
5 +
that's your whole turn,
3.
Ulfric. Gassan, you're up. Right now, you have two of these beings. You have one to your right and one in front of you.
That's a paddling.
Yeah. Warhammer, is that one-handed or two-handed?
Can be either.
Can be either.
It can be two. It does a D10 of damage.
All right, cool. I take out my hand axe.
Okay.
So hand axe and
So
Warhammer.
Okay.
So now my AC is now 20.
That's already factored in.
No, it's not. If I'm not dual wielding, it's 19, I think, or 18.
Yeah, it's one less than what's on that page.
Yeah, math, not my strong suit.
Yeah. You have been
disadvantage.
dual wielding, so.
Yeah. I didn't say about logic. I'll smash or attempt to the one that I've been attacking.
The one in front of you? Okay.
Yeah.
Make your
Not-
attack.
Not at reckless. All right.
Natural one. I need you to roll me another D20.
Get the fuck out of there. 18.
All right, you're lucky.
That weapon is safe.
Just for all you guys out there, I have a homebrew rule. If one of my characters rolls a natural one, the players get a free attack. But the swap for that is if they roll a natural one, they have to roll another D20. If they roll another one, their weapon breaks.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
It is a very serious rule, and I love it, and they love it too.
I hate it. Listen, I lost a very precious weapon. Okay?
But anyway, you go to make your attack.
Yeah.
Your hammer almost slips out of your hand.
Oh shit.
You're able to kind of grasp the leather straps that are on the bottom of it, and you're able to bring it back and kind of like fumble and bring it back into your hand.
Okay.
Next attack.
Question. Can I use the bonus action to hit with the hand axe?
No.
Because I'm dual wielding? Okay.
No. The reason why is that both weapons have to be light weapons.
No, I don't believe so. Is it?
Yes.
D&D
I'm
has
thinking
rules?
of the Lionel shield. That's why.
What?
Yeah. We've already worked that out.
Yeah. Memory. Also not one of my strong suits. Gavin?
So you make your attack?
Yeah, make my
Which
attack.
one? One in front of you or the one to your right?
Same one that I've been attacking.
Okay.
21.
21, it hits.
And the 8.
Fuck me in the initial. Go with you. That's not a D4. Why am I rolling a D4? 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 2. 6?
Nope.
7?
7 points of damage. You're not adding your bone. I know you are adding because it's your second attack. Sorry. I keep mixing it up with your offhand. So, as you almost fumble with your warhammer, you bring across your hand axe, and surprisingly, you slice right through this being. And as you cut straight through, you can see that the two pieces on a diagonal, they just kind of move away from each other, and you can hear this small scream, and it's like this deep like, and it just dissipates right in front of you.
And then 2 more spawn right in front of me.
Yeah, 2 more smaller ones.
2 more smaller ones with a hell of a lot more HP.
Yeah.
How does this work?
They are nesting dolls.
Math.
All right.
I know of these.
So anything with your bonus action or movement, you still have 1 to your right.
I still have 1 to my right.
Yeah. Just so you know, that had 1 hit point left.
That's how I do, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hit point left. Roll a natural 1.
Leaving 1 to more.
Okay. Next up, Salazar.
Okay. I have a question before I can do anything. My wolf form is not allowed to cast anything, correct?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
You can maintain concentration, but you can't cast.
But you can maintain concentration because you had it. But you take any damage, you start making Constitution saves to keep concentration up.
Okay. As part of being a wolf, I get advantage on attack rolls as long as the creature I am attacking is within 5 feet of my ally.
Yep.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I am going to.
You have the one that's on Ulfric, you have the one that's on Ohm, and you have the one that's on Kassan.
I'm going to throw all of my mighty wolf weight into basically a tackle for the one that is attacking Ulfric.
Ulfric? Okay, so you move up. Okay.
Good dog.
That's a 9.
Is it advantage? You can do it.
No, wait, that's Chilean.
It's whatever's on the sheet.
Yeah, I see it now. 13 to hit?
13?
Yeah.
It hits.
Wow.
We're making more of
You
these
seem like
guys.
you weren't sure.
Like their
Huh?
ego
You're
is
like,
Does it?
No, I was just surprised. I looked down. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, it does hit.
Oh, 13 doesn't sound like a lot.
It's like I think I'm mixing. I think I'm mixing this up with something that I had rolled up before.
7 points of
7 points
damage. Yes.
of piercing damage.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Quick
So wait,
math.
he's like, is he like biting them to tackle him?
As you reach up and you go to take a bite out of him, like you come down with the top of your teeth, and it passes right through. Now you can feel it going through your snout, and you're going right down as you take that bite. You don't feel like you're actually biting into its body,
Okay.
but you are still, like, it still reacts to you, where you can see that it's almost like if you have a sheet hanging and you just kind of swipe across, you can see that you can see that movement from it.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's
That'll be my turn.
that. Movement. Do you want to move anywhere? You moved up 10 feet.
Kind of in the middle of the thick of it, where everybody is, right?
Yeah, you have the one that's to your left 5 feet. You have one that's to your right by 10 feet. Salazar is to your right by 10 feet also, and you have Ulfric kind of like behind you to your left.
To my right.
I mean, not
Ome! Okay. I'm going to stay where I am and be in the
Okay.
dog that I am. I'm going to snarl at everything that's not my friends.
Okay.
Excellent.
Next up is Ohm.
All right. I am going to take an attack at the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
That is D8. Oh, sorry. Bonus action, remove the one from the previous one to the one in front of me.
The Mark of Hunters.
100 mark.
Okay.
And take an attack. No, not it had died already.
Hmm?
Never mind.
What?
No, I thought you were looking for the hunter's mark. I'm like,
No,
you
no,
took-
no.
you
I was
took
looking. I was actually looking for the marker.
You took it. You took it off with
Yeah.
with the one that it died.
Yeah.
And that is a 18 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
That is
Oh,
12
my
to the hammer and 3 to the 100 mark.
Okay. So 15 points total?
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 and 3. Okay. Alright. You swing, you bring your hammer right down, and I mean, you're physically hitting this with this hammer. Like, you are causing damage every time you swing. And you can see that, again, it leaves this ripple effect as you smack it straight across its chest.
Yep. And I'm going to take my second attack at it.
Okay.
Kill it.
Wow,
Weeble wobble much?
That really did. That's 24 to hit.
24, it hits.
And then that is 11 damage from the axe or the hammer, and 3 to 100 mark.
Okay. Almost in the same spot, you bring the warhammer right down. You kind of like double swing, right, hitting right square in its chest. And as that second hit hits, you can see the ripple effect, but it is a hard ripple as it almost tears away everything from that spot. And it kind of like almost like Voldemort at the end of Harry Potter. Like he just dissipates right in front of you, almost into like ash.
Snowflakes.
Yeah, black snowflakes.
That'd be badass to see around Christmas
Yeah.
time.
Next up is going to be these beings. Since
Check they're still alive.
the wolf attacked it, it's going to make an attack on it.
Disadvantage.
I gotta do moonbeam on it, yeah?
Oh yeah, roll. And it doesn't get disadvantage because it's not within 5 feet of you.
Oh, that's right. Hold on.
9. Oh, what I rolled? Oh, yeah.
Okay,
9
yep,
points
yep.
of
You're right.
radiant.
9 points of radiant damage.
I read that wrong the first time, and I thought it was if there's an ally within 5 feet of me that is being attacked.
Yeah.
But no, I reread that, and we're good.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
It has to make a con save.
Let's make a con save.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
All right. Still takes 9.
So it takes
All right.
double damage.
9 points of
Double it.
damage. No. Takes 9 points of damage. As you set this moonbeam right where it's at, and it is, I mean, it is dark in this area, and this moonbeam is leaving off this nice, soft light across where it's at, and being that that it started right where it's at, and it just started to move, and it's looking at this wolf that just attacked it. This just like this burst of moonlight as it comes up straight from below it, and you can see that it almost tears apart this being, where it brings itself together as it's just passing straight up above it. It caused damage, like a good amount of damage, but it's still there in front of you.
Okay.
From there, it's going to make an attack on you, Salazar.
Yeah.
And that will be a 11 to hit.
Negative.
Okay. Seeing that it's going to swipe at you, you kind of use your the speed of this wolf. You kind of back up a little bit as you're able to duck away from its attack. The next one is going to make an attack on you, Kasan.
No, it's not.
It's mistaken.
I'm not even there. Like, it thinks I'm there, but I'm not even there.
That is a 19 to hit.
No. Told you, I'm not even there. Invisible. You don't even see me. No, it really doesn't hit. Why are you rolling?
Yeah.
I was dual wielding. AC is a 20.
All right. What's the number on there?
20.
Okay.
It says
all right.
20.
Because you said 19.
Yeah, when I'm
When
not
you were dual wielding.
when
Okay,
I'm,
okay.
When I'm not dual wielding, it's
All right.
19.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, so I know my stuff sometimes.
Just not math.
Yeah, just not, yeah, like that's the whole reason why I don't know when he's messing with me or not.
Keep the glasses on. Your non-mathing makes
I
you look
can't see
cooler.
shit, dude.
No, just keep them on. The non-mathing seems not that bad when you're wearing glasses.
I don't know what that means. But I take
From
it as a
there,
compliment.
Kassan, you're up.
I smash him in the face.
All right, you smash this being in the face.
Yeah, I gotta be able to read numbers. Not
You make
that
an
it helps
attack.
me do math, but
You could wear those over your glasses.
reckless. Thank God for reckless. 18.
18 hits.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you take this swing, it passes like straight through. Like you can feel the drag of it as it passes through its body, but you feel like you did some damage. Next attack.
I didn't say that. Next attack, reckless. 7 plus 18. 25.
Hey.
You did that in reverse. That's really weird. 25, it hits.
13.
That is correct.
I think that we figured out what we
The
have to do.
math
We have
has
to
been
put somebody that can math right next to you.
Just make me a chart of this is what I roll, this is your modifier, this is what your total is.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that would be super useful for so many reasons.
Yeah.
There is an app that does that for you.
as you bring your Warhammer straight down through, you almost do like a
RPG
crisscross pattern.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And again, it passes through the being, but you feel like you're dragging across it, almost like it when it attacked you. You're almost doing like almost the same. So,
Is there anything happening to my weapon at that point? Like anything I can tell? Okay.
Salazar, you're up.
I'm going to
It's still up.
dispel my wolf form. Is that a bonus action that I can do?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to dispel my wolf form.
Okay.
And I'm going to, when I come back as my gorgeous snaky self,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my mace to shillelagh whichever one of these beautiful creatures is still close to me.
It's in front of you. It's the one that's actually in the moonbeam.
Gotcha.
Let me look at something real quick.
Yeah.
Gotta check something out.
Oh yeah.
I just realized I have a negative 2 to intelligence.
Okay.
So it tracks.
That's what I needed to know.
I was gonna say, so your character, you kind of.
Yeah,
You
Make
make
your-
your opposites track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make your attack.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
wow.
That's 25? Right? Yeah, 25 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah.
I don't know which modifiers. I would have double check that for you.
So you'll do your damage dice plus your wisdom.
8.
8 points.
Yes.
That is an 8.
Okay. So, you cast it, Shillelagh?
I should have one.
It's still on there.
Yeah, one more turn
okay.
of Shillelagh left, and then I would
Okay.
have to recast it.
Okay. So with that, you bring your your mace. You bring your mace right across, and you physically hit this like it's right in its chest. As it glances off, you can see the ripple effect across its chest. You guys are doing pretty good damage to it, but it's still standing.
Hovering.
So, anything with your bonus action?
No, I use my.
Oh yeah,
bonus
you
action
use
to
bonus
dispel,
action.
Oh, yeah.
Your movement.
I'm going to move around the one that I just hit to try to stand with my back not to the stairs and look more.
So you're gonna back up?
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong.
Yeah, you're right here. You're right up on it.
Yeah.
You can stay
Yeah,
with.
I'm gonna take 5 steps. Not 5 steps, 5 feet back.
5 feet back. Okay. As you take that, you take an attack of
Yep.
opportunity.
Yep. I knew that was coming.
That is a 23 to hit.
Holy shit!
Totally misses. Absolutely doesn't even touch me.
You take 11 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Yeah, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Yes.
At this point, I would normally say throw those wild 20s out there, but
As you back up, you can see
Wrong
that
episode.
it goes in for this double claw like hug
Okay.
as you're trying to back up, and as you're moving back, you pass through its claws.
Okay.
You feel it scrape across like your rib cage and your shoulders,
my liver.
and
Oh.
it is
It's a little-
Yeah, I
a
know.
hard feeling in your
All
body.
roll these hurts.
But
Why?
you're able to fend off what the
Intent.
the internal feeling that it's causing.
Okay.
He wanted to love you to death.
Listen.
It's one way of putting it.
Next up, Ohm.
Yes. I am going to go.
You have right now. You have the spectral being to your left that is attacking your
many
druid
feet?
friends. It is 10 feet,
Uh-huh.
and you have a spectral being to your right that it's that's 10 feet away that is attacking your barbarian friend.
All right, I can hit both of them. I'm going to go to my left 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action my hunter's mark off of the last one that I killed onto him.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
Change. Actually,
That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yeah. And then that is 11 for 11 bludgeoning and 1 for hunter's mark.
Okay. 11 bludgeoning, 1 for hunter's mark. Okay. As you come up and you hit it like almost in its side, as you hit and you pass through it, your weapon is making this being just disperse as you're dragging it across its chest. For your concentration, because you have bless on,
Yes.
I need you to roll me 2 con saves. See if you keep it up, because we forgot to do that when you were taking damage. Because how many hits did you take? 2, right?
1.
1 hit?
Yeah,
All
1.
right, roll me 1 Constitution save.
11.
11, you just make it.
Woohoo!
He meant 37.
Yeah.
67 plus 9 plus 14.
And then
Pretty smart.
69, 420.
move the other 20 feet
Why is
Right
that?
here.
there. Yep. And I'm going to take another attack
Okay.
on the guys. That rolled, that danced for a little bit. That's a 12 to hit.
12 just hits. You want to hit the computer?
I'm pretty sure that's how you break things like that.
Okay.
Cool. And then that is that is a 13 to the weapon damage and wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we're good. Yeah, 13 to bludgeoning.
You rolled max damage on that? Wow.
Way to
Nice.
go.
So, as you run up and you go to take a backhanded hit on this being, again, your weapon hits and you almost drag it through this being. as it dissipates.
I'm just cleaning the
with
house.
a scream.
What the heck are you doing?
All the damage, apparently.
It's called holiness.
Listen,
Yeah.
I am concentrated on keeping
This-
you blessed by
The guy in
Raphael.
front of me seems way stronger.
Yeah.
All the other stuff I have.
With
all
that,
casting.
it is the end of combat.
Okay.
Use my bonus action to recast Hunter's Mark on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay concentrating on the moonbeam
Okay.
and just like move it.
How long is that?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Like,
Right now, you guys have just dispersed these beings.
Well, since we didn't get a chance to inspect the room, I want to investigate the room.
Okay. It is a solid, clean room.
I'm going to look at the stairs. Like I've kind of got that feeling,
Okay.
like, and then I'm like, I can still concentrate on the spell. I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna start going up the stairs.
Okay. So you're going right up. You're not even like.
Come here, little moonbeam.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna have it
He
in
has
front
a
of
le-
me.
he has
I'm
a
just gonna
leash
like
on it?
walk it up there.
Okay. It'll take you.
I have 25 movement speed.
It'll be like 3 turns for you to get it up to the next level.
Okay, well, I mean, I can move it 60 feet as an action per round, so
Oh,
like,
okay.
I
Alright.
can like move it like to the top of the stairs and then follow behind it,
Okay.
and then like then I'll look into the room and see.
Yeah. But the thing is with your natural movement, that'll cause you to take like. It's 18 seconds for you to get up there.
Yeah,
with
that's
your
fine.
normal speed.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
Yeah, I'll
So
probably
it'll be
still
like
have-
it's 3 turns.
And then how many turns did we go through down here?
You had it up there. It was up for 1 turn. So you're at 4 turns out of 10.
Okay, sure.
So, you guys see, he walks right up the steps. What are you guys doing?
I'm following.
I'm following him.
I mean, you guys will be able to catch up
Backwards.
with me because I'm not very fast. It's like.
Yeah.
Are you guys are following him?
Yeah, I'm following him, walking backwards.
Okay.
Up the steps only.
The proficiency.
Alright.
I think that's where
You still have that up?
Yeah.
It's 3d6 plus, yeah, if you're for your shillelagh, it's your wisdom.
So, as
Yeah.
you go rushing up, you move the moonbeam up. You just tell everybody you're going.
Yeah.
Everybody follows you. You're up in the front.
We got a radiant spotlight.
Yeah.
In front
we
of me.
have.
Next thing you know,
We have you in front.
a microphone.
Who's behind?
I am.
You're behind him.
Yep.
Okay.
Clink, clink, clink.
You're
clink,
behind him.
clink.
And who's behind Ohm? Casanos.
Yep.
And Salazar's keeping up the rear.
Bless still up, right?
So what?
Is Bless still up?
Right now, Bless is still up. But Bless has another like 4 rounds.
Okay.
Raphael bless us all.
With that, you reach the next room. Again, each room's
Kind of
getting
empty.
smaller and smaller. You get up here. I need everybody. You're rushing up, so and you're kind of concentrating, trying to move everything.
Is that to all
So
D20
roll me a
rolls?
perception check with disadvantage,
Oh.
and everybody else roll me a perception check. Because you're kind of like concentrating on this as you're bringing it up.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 15, so it's still a 22.
22 for Auric. For Kasan,
Oh, that's me. 19.
19.
13.
13 for Ohm and
What?
Salazar.
What was the save we were doing?
Perception.
Perception.
That's a check.
Sorry. Yeah, check. I keep losing one. 21.
21. Yeah, these sheets are a little bit different.
No.
They're ones that I actually bought.
Mhm.
And it just makes it easier for like one shots because you have everything on one page.
Yes, I like these sheets a lot.
Yeah.
Rushes up the steps. Yeah,
Um,
I'm rushing up.
All right.
On the way.
So all of you,
All right.
Not me.
all of you.
I choose to take a natural 1 for perception.
I don't see it. Who's talking? I wasn't
As
there.
you reach the next room, this room is smaller.
Oh, that explains the squiggle marks.
That's
dead space.
Yep.
That's unused space. I get it now.
All right.
No, it's the secret rooms that you gotta find.
Right?
As you come up,
Pull the lever.
I look for loose stones in the wall.
I make loose stones in the wall.
I believe
Yes,
the
that is
shillelagh
one of the
wall.
things that you do, for sure.
so you're
Don't
up here
dwarves
with
have a natural
Moonbeam
affinity for masonry? Like,
here.
They should.
Just you're thinking of Thor Ragnarok. Fuck off, ghost!
Moonbeaming through.
You are not wanted here.
As you're rushing up to the next room, You all see in front of you on the other side of the room, there is this floating human. He's 10 feet in the air.
That's high.
If I can find him, where did he go?
Does he seem like a super bad guy?
I hope he's using the one I think he's using.
He is
Yeah.
floating in the air right here.
Not the one I want.
He's
He was like, yeah, that's not the right one, man.
He's floating 10 feet in the air, and you can see that he's just, there's no movement to him. His arms are slacked down, his legs are slacked down. You kind of see like his feet. They don't look like they're like he's like standing on anything. They're just like a normal person would fly if you cast fly spell on yourself. His eyes are closed, his arms are draped down, and as you guys walk in, you can see that his head starts to move, and he opens his eyes and looks at you, and as he speaks, there are two different voices. There is this normal voice that you would expect from a human, and then there is a almost extended whisper as he sees you as a group, and he goes, "I've been waiting for you."
I just move the moonbeam right to it.
All right, roll initiative.
Well then.
God damn. I was gonna throw a javelin, but all right, no.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even get to ask
moon
his
him.
name.
Oh God, dang it! That's 17. That's wild 20.
He's right there. So,
Hey, I finally rolled well on my initiative.
I think initiative is the only thing that I've been rolling well with.
I need heals.
Okay.
First of all.
Let me roll for him.
Oh, I can't do this one. God.
All right. So going through Ulrich.
I am a 15 this time,
Ooh,
so
15
I'll be
for Ulrich.
acting relatively early.
All right, 15 for Ulrich.
Being at the bottom of the initiative last time.
For
got me,
Kassan.
like
Wild
all necrotic
puppy!
up.
Yeah, right.
If I would have gone first, I would have been able to hurt him first.
20. Okay. For Ohm.
Wild 20.
All right. Obviously,
-1.
you're gonna go first.
Who, me, the turtle? No way. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And Salazar.
-1.
What?
11.
Ah, okay.
Don't be ashamed.
I was a
little last time. It was
I
bad.
just feel like we've rolled 3 initiatives and like it's been relatively in the same pocket.
Yeah.
13 to 11. That's where you are.
Hey, one shots, man.
Yeah,
Listen.
get used to it. Don't worry, I'll send
Uh,
some heals your way.
Okay. From here,
How many channel divinities do I get? 1 or 2 to use. How many times can I use channel
it
divinity?
says it in there. You just
It should be equal to your charisma modifier.
Yep.
no.
No.
No, that's
Are you
way
sure?
too many.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be like, I can do this 5 times.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot.
Channel Divinity, I think, is
It's like
one.
maybe
1?
Does it
Okay.
have the number in there? Because I think it's like in the
No.
center of that page.
Nope.
No. Yeah, just
No, because we both have it and I can't see it on either one.
I believe it's only the 1.
I'm thinking of divine sense. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, look it up real quick because I'm pretty sure Channel Divinity.
Minus
Yeah, just look it up real quick if you can.
you look it up because I don't.
This being, roll your damage for your moonbeam.
I would love to. 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage.
Doesn't
As that blast of soft white light moves up its body, from there it shifts towards you, leaving the moonbeam behind.
Yep.
Coming down to your level,
Yes.
and it goes to make an attack, but what you can see from being in the front here, you can see the human hand that is there, and then there is this soft white light that encompasses around his hand as he makes an attack on you.
Spectral hand.
So,
All the other ones were evil. This one seems
that'll be
natural.
a natural 20.
Of course. It was about time. I was wondering when it was coming. I'll get my con save ready.
Oh shit.
You take 22 points of necrotic damage as this spectral hand goes across your chest, up through your neck, through your skull. You can feel it dragging across your esophagus, straight up into kind of like the base of your brain as it goes right up. Almost tickles it if it wasn't for the drag of the nails.
I don't like it. Please stop, please. I hate it. Why? Why do you do this?
From there, it is going to stay exactly where it's at.
Seems about right.
And then from there, next up is Kasan. You are movement of 10 feet would get you right up on this being, because it's 15 feet in front of you, kind of like to the right a little bit. Because right now you have both Ohm and Ulrich in front of you. You guys lined up in a row.
That's not good. I step off to do the surprise, and I throw a javelin at him.
Okay. Are you stepping like off to
Oh, I'm
here?
off. I'm off. I'm
Yeah,
way
you're behind.
I go to the other side, if I can.
This side?
The other way.
This way?
Yeah, that way.
And you throw a javelin?
Yeah, how far away is he?
Right now he is 10 feet away from you, so you can throw a javelin.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll your attack.
Reckless. 26.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Cool. Fuck, math. 7.
And it's gone.
7 points.
You still raging?
Yeah.
That
believe so,
minus one
right?
intelligence
Are we?
is
No, you're
what
not.
it's got.
No. 5.
5 points of damage. Okay. And that would be both your rages, right?
I
Because
have
you've raged twice.
3 rage.
Okay. Okay.
This is what happens when you don't play a bard for a while.
Okay. So
pretty good shit.
as you throw the javelin, you can see it kind of pierces straight through its body.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that it's just hanging out off the body, like half of the javelin is still stuck in there. Next attack.
So he's like a solidified human, like physical body, not
Looks.
like looks. Okay,
Looks it.
shit. Unstow hand axe, warhammer. Hit him with the warhammer.
All right, you hit it with the warhammer. Okay.
Reckless.
As you do that,
Okay.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
All right, that's I can live with that. Never mind. 6.
Well, that's a D12.
6.
Yeah, never mind. That's a.
Wrong dice.
Can't even read that die.
I know. That's why I love it.
It's good.
If it looks like a 16, it's an natural 20. 21.
21. Okay.
Wait, that is a 19 and not a 61, right?
Yeah, I think
All
so.
All right. What was your attack?
16 plus 7, like 23.
23. Okay, it hits.
It's exactly 23.
Listen, buddy boy. 12, then 2. Fuck! 12!
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't enter rage.
As you take the next as you come up and you take the swing, come up and take the swing.
Yeah.
You hit it with your warhammer, and as you hit it, you can almost feel this burst from the body that's in front of you, not from your weapon. And as you feel that burst, the body goes tumbling back. And it starts to skid across the stone. And in front of you, there is this
Shitballs.
sickening white spectral being. This one's more solid. Before you saw the other ones look like kind of like they were wearing sheets of some sort. This one is almost solidified into what looks like a human, and you see a series of what looks like almost antlers coming from its head, and you see there's 3 on each side that comes out of his skull. Almost like a crown of antlers that are just embedded into his skin. And he is now in front of you.
Does he look pissed off?
Yes.
Noted.
I will stay put.
You're gonna stay put?
Yeah, at times like these, I wish I didn't attack him. So I
Okay.
can go into my shell and add a +4 to my AC.
Okay.
But no, I'm gonna.
Ohm, you're up.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I love your names.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to remove my hunter's mark off of myself and put it on the spectral thingy.
Okay.
Yeah, you never. And then I'm going to move up to its left. There you go. Right up on it. And then Bless is still up, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For a few more turns.
For a few more turns. I am going to hit him.
Okay.
Are you smiting him?
That's correct. I'm sorry. Nat 20.
Hey.
Okay.
Double.
So these 2, and then that is I am using my divine smite at 2nd level.
Okay.
So dice are as follows. That is that's 4, 5. That's 8 for the regular. Oh shit! I forgot to roll one. 8 for the regular bludgeoning damage for the hammer.
Okay.
That is 6 for the hunter's mark.
Okay.
That is 14 for the smite.
Okay.
So then that's 28 smite. 6 for the 6 plus 4, so that's 10 for the hammer and 12 for hunter's mark.
So about 26.
It's a lot of fucking damage.
No.
Yeah.
30,
That's a
30,
lot of damage.
36.
Yep, bro.
Obey the law.
He found it difficult to resist.
He really did.
As you go and slam across its chest, you can see the burst of your radiant light glance off of its spectral body. And you were hitting the spectrals before, and it was like it was physically hitting. This one, you smack right into its chest, and it lays off that radiant light. And you can see that as it bursts, it kind of ripples across its body. You can see that there is almost a separation in it, but then it brings itself together.
Okay. And then cool. I'm going to make my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 6 and you. That is a 16 to hit. No, 19 to hit.
19 to hit, it hits.
Awesome. And then that is
Would you like to play?
that is a 10 bludgeoning and 4 for hunter's mark.
Okay.
Are you on the stream? You're on the stream now.
I hope so. It's not trapping.
pretty good damage in that one single round.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bring down
Lay down,
you
lay
bring
down.
down the burst of light. You come across, and as it's coming back together, you bring your warhammer
be calm,
straight
you have to
across,
calm down.
almost separating it again, and then but it still brings itself back together, and it is pretty pissed at you right now.
He better be. He doesn't want under these hands.
So
Oh my god.
from here,
Rotho is going to smite you.
from here, almost pincering you as a group.
I,
Coming out of the walls. You
Oh
see-
shit.
And coming up through the floor, the same beings you saw downstairs, they come up and they're surrounding you at this point. They're all going to take hits. One is going to make an attack on Salazar.
of course.
And
That is a
which one?
one right here.
How many
Okay.
are there?
Salazar, that is a wild 20 to hit.
Doesn't even touch it. Haven't you learned yet? My AC is 2,700.
You
Over
take
9,000.
you take 12 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Do well.
Oh, gee. 12.
12. You save. As these beings just come out of this stone that's all around
Not
you,
so lucky.
you see now this visible
Hurt as
specter
fuck.
that's in front of you. He goes, "Come, help!" And these beings come out, and the one just takes a swipe at you, and it like rakes across your body, like across your back, as it kind of like surprises you at that point. The next one is going to make an attack on you, Kasan.
You mean Alfred?
No, leave me alone. Stop hurting me. It hurts.
That is a natural 20.
Which one?
Hey.
Which one is taking an attack on who? I need you to point it out, please.
Yeah, right here.
But that's not
Okay.
me though.
Okay.
Are you sure?
No.
No, I'm not.
You maxed out, didn't you?
Almost.
Well, it's okay. I have resistance.
That's
So it's okay.
that's 17 points of necrotic damage.
Have you raged?
Half.
No. That's
Fuck. You're right. Why do you do this to me? That's like 5 times.
He
Nope.
Not, he has not
That's a
raged.
D-
Oh,
12.
you're not raged?
No.
He did not rage yet.
Oh. So that is
34.
34 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck. I'm almost. Yeah.
Not great.
You're not doing too good over there, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck. Math.
34 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh God, no.
Is Bliss still up?
Yeah,
Yep.
for like another round or two.
That's probably okay.
15.
All right, you save.
Yeah. and that's just with the roll. Not even, yeah, the fucking.
my
From
God.
there, the next one is
5.
going to take an attack on. Let's roll for it.
Why? Just pick not me.
Right?
It will hit me.
1 to 10, it's Ulfric, and 11 to
No
20.
matter which way you flip it.
It is attacking Ohm.
Hey.
Hey.
One time.
So,
One time.
natural 20.
Knocking him
Are
down.
you, are you using Bumblebee?
No, I'm not. I'm using like the standard dice that they give you in the box.
Give it here!
Yeah.
May I touch it?
Yeah.
No, we cannot ruin it. See? We're late.
Man,
No shit!
you take. It's 14. You take 28 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh, God. You'll be the only one alive somehow.
Stop rolling. That's correct.
It is correct.
Constitution saving. That is 17.
17, you make it.
And how much
Wait.
damage did I take? 28.
That is 28 points of necrotic damage. As it brings, almost, it goes right into your chest and it pulls its claws out from your chest out. You can feel it just rake across your skin, your organs, almost shifting some of them.
Oh, I don't like this. No, please, no. It hurts. I hate it.
From here, Ulrich.
All right. Action. I will move my moonbeam straight into, I guess, the big bad.
Okay.
Just back to him. Or it.
Okay, that's your action.
Then bonus action, I'm going to take a look around. Who looks? Does everybody look super hurt?
9.
9? You look okay.
Hey!
All right,
But
sure.
mine's 14, so if you add mine together, you get 6. I'm still lower than yours. Me.
Okay, so everybody's really hurt.
You're not at 6.
Seems good. Who's closest
No,
to
I'm at
me?
4.
Me.
I am.
Right now, both Kasan and Ohm are closest to you. Ohm is in front of you, Kasan is to your right.
No need for that.
Choppy, can you
I'm
hand me my
gonna
die, please?
throw Kasan. I'm gonna give him a cure wounds at 2nd level.
You already used your action.
Oh, sorry, bonus action. Sorry, I will use a healing word for bonus action at 2nd level. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So, haha, 2 plus 2 is 4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 4. So 8 points of healing to you.
Okay.
4, 4, and 4?
No, it was 2, 2, and 4.
Oh, okay. So how many? 8?
8.
Thank you, sir.
8 total hit points to you, my good friend.
You add your modifier for that, too.
No, it was 2, 2. It was 2d4 plus.
Oh, okay. Okay. I forgot.
It's not.
Yeah, I thought you. I thought you said,
it's just my wisdom modifier, which is plus 4.
Yeah, I thought you said 3rd. That's why I was.
No, 2nd level. It doesn't change the mod. It just adds another die.
Okay.
At least that's what I think so.
All right.
Yes.
Uh,
And is there anything within 5 feet of me?
yes.
Cool. I'll stay right there. Is there more than one, or there are multiples within 5 feet?
Multiples. You have one to your left and one to your right.
So if you move, that's like 4 AOPs.
It's not great. All right, I will stay right there and hope for the best.
Okay. All right. Next up, as you all are taking those attacks, 2 more of these specters show up.
Oh, fuck.
Why did we clump? We're like trapped here now. Like, and we all have no hit points.
What are hit points?
I don't know.
These things they speak of.
We are all very hurt, and they are continuing to show up.
I'm
It's
me
not great.
from a faraway land.
The first one is going to take an attack on you, Kasan. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, of course.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah.
You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
That's half. Oh, you're not raging yet. So
Still not raging. Isn't it his turn yet?
Yeah, that's 12 points of necrotic damage, and you make a Constitution save.
Is Bless still up?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys still have 2 more rounds for that.
23.
23, you save. Okay.
Sometimes I'm good at what I do.
The next one showing up, it's going to take an attack on Ulrich.
Yes. Do it if you must.
That is a 16 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Okay. You take 10 points of necrotic damage
Sure.
as it brings a claw, as it's coming from the stone floor behind, underneath you, as it brings it straight up to your back. I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Sure. Let's roll this first. 19 plus 3, so 22.
22. You make the save. From here, you can you hear like the laughter of this being. He's just kind of looking at you, and it's almost booming. He's like, I hope you die slowly. And then Salazar, you're up.
It's not taking as long as you had hoped. You should tell these guys to back off if you're trying to kill us slowly.
You don't want these hands.
Ah, dang it, that's why I have to. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the big bad.
On the big bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just find Sacred Flame again.
Roll your attack.
Be nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a plan.
You have a plan?
I have a plan.
18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
2d8.
Those are really difficult to read.
8 points of damage.
8 points of what damage?
Oh, right. Radiant.
Radiant damage? Okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a
You have
dex
to
save.
succeed on a dex saving throw.
Oh.
Yep, that's my bad.
What's the save? Dex save?
Yeah.
11 will not make it.
Okay, well, everything goes on as it was.
Okay.
Retcon. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's
fine.
A-okay.
How about you?
Everything's fine here. How are you?
How are you?
What do you mean? It's how it's always been.
Yeah.
From there, this being is, you can see that his body starts to shift, and as he starts to shift, he starts to become more transparent.
Is this at his turn?
Yes.
Moonbeam. 20.
20.
Double tens.
Double tens. Wow, max damage. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
20 radiant.
His body starts to shift and disappear. Even with the moonbeam going across, he totally dissipates from where he's at.
Cool. We totally killed him.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
He's like in the dark corner we can't see.
Okay.
No, he possessed one of us.
Probably.
From there, Kassan, you're up.
Let's see. I got one rage left.
It has to. He's,
Not a lot of
I forget
HP.
he has to roll a con save for the moonbeam.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to roll that.
Oh, I have to roll a con save?
Yeah, you do for moonbeam.
That is a 16.
Okay, only 10 radiant damage.
Only 10?
then. I forget that you have to make the save each round.
We're lucky he only had.
Oh, each round?
I think that's what it says. It like
Okay.
makes a con. It takes yeah, like
All
every whenever it enters a spell or starts its turn, it must make a con save. So it constantly makes a con save.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to retro some hit points here.
Shorter.
Because I rolled for the other moonbeam. So, the first moonbeam, when you moved it over and he started his turn.
I thought I rolled the con save for that, or I had you roll a con save for that. Maybe not.
I don't remember rolling a con save.
Oh, okay, sure.
The video will tell later.
Well, you can roll a con save now and then see if nothing changed.
No, it changed.
Okay.
So, from there, yes, Kassan.
I'll use...
Right now, you have two of these spectral beings in front of you. One in front, one to your right.
I'll enter rage.
Okay.
Gosh, yes. Do that.
It's been a while. Yeah. Enter rage, and you said I had one where?
One in front of you and one to your right. Like there's one in front of you, and then to the right of that is another one.
I'll hit the one directly in front of me. Reckless? Doesn't matter. 19.
19 hits.
Shit. That's a D8. And that's with 12 bludgeoning.
12 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So many markers.
Okay.
So much green on that map, it looks like the thing behind us.
Yeah. Okay.
Reckless.
As you take your first hit, I mean, again, it passes right through. So, like, you're dragging along, but your weapon's passing right through.
Am I doing damage though?
You don't know.
Cool.
Reckless again. 17.
17 hits.
14.
14 points of damage. Okay. Okay. As it passes through, you kind of do the same crisscross move where you drag the warhammer straight across it. You can see that there is a drag to it, and you do see the form change around where you're hitting. So, next up, boom.
Would I take an AOP from movement?
Boom, yeah. Yes.
By how many?
2.
That's too many.
That's too many.
Yeah, it's too many.
So you're staying?
No.
Lay on hands. Is that a bonus action, or can I use that?
That's an
whenever?
action.
That's an action.
Do it!
Yes.
Help me!
Help you. I'm about to help myself.
I don't think you can cast it on yourself, can you?
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you lay on hands.
You know-
You lay on your own hands.
It's a tat, dude. Okay.
What is that? 15?
Yes.
You're good.
I'm not.
You're fine. You're taking half now. You're back to taking half.
Let's see
damage,
here.
Which is
For
important.
now.
For important. It's important. I'm at 11 hit points, but don't worry. I have a plan.
I don't think you do.
That could also be the plan.
The plan is there might be no plan.
There's always a
What are you doing?
I'm going to use my lay on hands on myself for.
You have 25 points.
Yeah, I'm going to do for 15. That is 24.
No.
I'm at 24 now. And bonus action, well, since he's gone,
Mm-hmm.
remove the hunter's mark and put it on the one behind me.
Okay.
Do you sense that creature? Your hunter's mark would kind of give you a direction. Is it still around? No.
Still, it's not around.
Yeah, I figured as much.
What about in the exterior areas?
He's incorporeal.
He's in a robot.
So that's it.
I can't attack.
Okay. Next up, the one specter is going to make an attack on Kasan.
Of course he is.
Wait, could I have bonus action? Cure wounds?
Natural 20?
You can do bonus.
With advantage because you reckless.
Fuck this game.
Do you have a healing word? No.
Old person, Bane, hunter's mark.
Maxed out?
No.
Just
Magic
enough.
Weapon, command.
All right,
You take 30 points of necrotic damage.
down to 15.
I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Is that halved?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the 30 is halved?
15 is halved.
Oh.
Yeah. It's half to 15.
That's
yes.
not a D20.
That's correct.
Bless is still up or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it's still up. After this round, it's only one more round.
17 plus 5 is 23 plus 4 is 27.
It
Ooh!
Improvements! Improvements!
Flex those math muscles.
What is your current
you make
hit
the
points
save.
right now? Are you at 1?
I'm at nothing.
Hey, Dave, why is half of your face sagging?
Wait, what? The 15 points?
15, yeah.
Drop you to 0?
Drop me to -5.
Oh. So, all right. As you guys see, your race drops.
Oh, that was 10. I thought it was
though. I wish.
Your rage drops. And right next to you all, you see Gassan kind of drop to the ground as this
Ah,
being
what are you doing?
slices
Get out of there.
across.
It's not yours.
Seeing that Gassan was attacking with all his might, he leaves a spot open, and this being just slices straight up through his chest, through his head. As it drags across, as soon as its fingers leave his skin, he drops right there on the ground.
Took a little bit of his soul with him.
Oh, shit.
Hassan didn't have a soul.
No.
Next up,
Fuck you, ghost.
the next one is going to make an attack on Salazar. That is a 8 to hit.
That does not
Fails.
And the
Fails
next
to hit.
one, all right, we're going to do the same thing. Low, Ulrich. High, Ohm.
It's Ulfert.
It is Ohm.
I needed
Oh
that.
shit.
I hope you have some healing spells.
I do.
That is a 10 to hit.
No.
As it goes
Hell
to
no.
Not just a no.
as it goes to slice across your chest, you pull back just a tiny bit where you see it just catch the hair, the wisp of your hair.
I'm warning you, buddy. You don't want these hands.
How many times must I tell you? You do not want these hands.
Okay.
These lay on
My
hands.
friend was like, would you like to change healing word?
Ulrich, you're up.
Okay, fine. We are in a really bad spot, so I'm going to go into my pouch and pull out a bit of molasses and cast slow.
On what?
Up to 6 creatures I can see
Okay.
within a 40-foot cube.
Okay, do they have to make saves?
They all have to make a... One moment, please. A wisdom saving throw DC 15 for each
15.
one.
Okay. All right.
And I will tell you its effects once I once they fail or succeed.
Failure.
Uh-huh.
Failure.
Yes.
On the table? Yeah.
Failure.
Yes.
Failure.
Failure.
Yeah.
Get some. Come on, all 5.
Failure.
That's
Yes.
what I'm talking about.
Brava.
Okay,
Maybe
targets.
he does have a plan.
Yeah, all affected target speed are halved.
Okay.
It takes a -2 penalty to AC and 2 dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions. So on its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
And it can't make more than 1 melee or range attack its
And-
turn, even if it has extra attack.
That would be all 5.
Yeah, so that's every one of them. So
So, all right.
after that happens,
We can
I'm
all
going to
leave.
use my movement and get the fuck out of the middle of there because I don't get attack of opportunities because they can't make reactions. So I'm
So-
getting the fuck out of the middle of there.
All right. So where are you moving?
Just
Anywhere
25
not
feet
in that
that
middle. Anywhere that is not where I
3,
am.
4.
Where do you want to go?
There.
Pick a spot, drop me off.
And as I pass him, I'm gonna drop a level 1 healing word into him. So I'm just, get up! You're not done fighting, and then I'm gonna run past him.
I would have figured you would have pulled one.
Clear. We're not playing those rules.
What? Bonus action healing word?
You can't cast 2 spells.
Oh, you can't cast 2 spells.
No, that's like CR. That's
Oh, I
CR
wasn't
stuff.
sure if I could do it
Yeah.
like a level 1 bonus action.
I'm pretty sure
No.
he's
That's
you know.
that's critical role stuff.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's his like special rules.
All right. Well, then I did that, so I have bonus action nothing. I think. Yes, bonus action nothing. So I'm just out there in the middle.
You could drag me.
I would
Okay.
half speed with 25 speed of movement. I'd move 8 feet, and I would still be over there.
All right, you move out. You get out of there.
I get the fudge out,
Okay.
and they all are hindered.
All right. The next 2 of these beings, seeing he's down, it's going to rush up to you, Ohm, and make an attack on you. That is a 7 to hit. So you see it, and you're just ducking out of all these hits.
I see them in slow motion.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's concentration. Moonbeam just goes.
Moonbeam's gone.
Yeah.
Moonbeam is gone. The next one's going to make an attack on you, Salazar, because it's right next to you. That is a 21 to hit.
Nope, 2700 is my AC.
How many times must we tell you this?
You keep asking the same question.
That is 13 necrotic damage. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Are you down?
Bless is still up. Nope.
Okay.
Chop.
Bless is still up.
Sit.
Doesn't affect me.
Oh, that sucks.
I've been feeling you guys from the background. Okay,
buddy.
So that is.
pony?
What was it again? We were
Maybe
doing
best.
Con save.
19.
19. Okay.
Okay.
You make your save.
He totes
All right.
saves.
That's the 2. Next up, Salazar.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm at 11 hit points. I look really hurt.
I have 2.
Okay, you're better off. Heal yourself.
I cannot do healing word on myself, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, then I shall do healing word at the 2nd level upon myself.
Okay.
And that is what?
2d4
2d4
plus your
my
wisdom. Yeah, plus your wisdom.
2d4.
Oh, excuse me.
Ooh.
5. That'll be 8 points total.
Wait, does he add his proficiency bonus or no?
Hmm?
Oh,
No.
do I? No.
No, it's just the wisdom.
Just wisdom.
modifier.
Yep.
2d4 plus wisdom.
Figured I'd try.
Yep.
Okay.
8.
Healing.
Yeah, 8 restored.
So you cast Healing Word on yourself
Yes.
with your bonus action?
Yes.
With your action?
With my action, I am going to cast. Oh, I can't. Because that's a spell. I'm go. Dang it. Because my shillelagh has run out, I'm going to stow my mace away and pull my short bow. If
All right, you have two that are right next to you, so
Oh,
any
no,
attacks
no,
would be
no,
a
no.
disadvantage.
I am going to, without the shillelagh effect anymore, I'm going to mace the one closest to me,
Okay.
whichever one that may be.
That would be to your left or to your right?
Oh, they're like both of the same distance?
Mm-hmm.
Because he is left-handed, he will attack to the left of himself.
The fuck? Yeah.
That is
With
and-
yours, I forgot. I'm gonna make the save for the two beings.
Do those end? Did they end their turn? Do they go through a turn yet?
Yeah, they went. The two that made their attacks after you, they're gonna make their
Oh yeah, they get to make their at the end of their turn.
one saves.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll just put these on the ones that save.
Okay. if it's not as likely.
And then when it reverses.
Okay. When there's more that save than not.
Okay, what are you
save,
doing
put
with your
the
action?
effect on.
Yeah, so I attack him with the mace, but I missed. I rolled an 8 to hit.
An 8 to hit.
Yes.
It hits.
It does not hit.
Even with the
Does
minus
not
2
hit by this
penalty.
Yeah,
many.
even with the
You have-
minus 2 penalty, it
You have
misses.
bless.
Oh, it doesn't affect him. Never
Yeah,
mind.
he didn't affect himself.
Yeah.
I
So-
blessed you.
As you bring your mace across, it shifts away from you, and you just barely miss it as you swing for it.
Can you run away? Because you should, or was that the only one that saves? The one right in front of him?
The one that's like right here.
Alright, that was my action. I still have my movement, correct?
Yes, you do.
I also want to. No, because then they get opportunity.
No, they
attacks
don't.
on me.
They're all
Well-
slowed.
Oh, they're all slowed, right?
Except for
that
one.
And you're-
That's just the one that just
It's
saved.
this one right here.
Where's Salazar?
Salazar's here.
Yeah, you can book it. Get out of there.
By 30 feet away from wherever I am.
Okay, so you're passing through
No.
these
No.
beings?
This.
You can.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
we don't like not
'Cause I don't
through
really-
their forms.
I'm going to jump over Kissin and.
Okay, so you're going this way?
Yes.
Or you can hug
Okay.
the wall.
So as you go this way, you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You're at 2.
You could have just gone around.
Yeah, can you go
The
the other
other
way, or is that can he?
I was trying to gauge which ones
Well,
are and which ones
The
aren't.
beings are right here.
No, but could
They're
he have
kinda-
gone?
he
could
was here?
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Okay? These are the steps that lead down.
Yeah.
He couldn't have made it around there that way.
He could have gone through them,
Mm-hmm.
or he could have gone this way. He chose to go that way.
Ah,
And I
I
killed
see.
myself.
You may have.
Uh,
It's like, I'm not.
that is a 10 to hit.
Never mind. It's
It
fine.
does not
Ha!
Everything worked out. It's
Water off
fine.
a duck's back.
as you run past it, it goes to make the attack on you. You kind of like almost bend backwards.
I do the Matrix.
Yeah.
Really, bitch?
And you rush through straight across.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Unclump.
Yeah.
Unclump, please.
Get out! Alright, so that's your bonus action, full action. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, next up, you hear it's almost echoing through this whole place from like this floor. And it's not coming from a specific area, it's just coming from around all of you. Where you hear this same being. He goes, "Wow. It seems that you will be joining me soon.
Shut up.
I hope you love this eternal place."
It's a little cold.
I've had better offers.
From there, Kassan, I need you to roll me a death save.
Do it.
That's no modifiers. I can't remember. It's been a while. No modifiers.
No modifiers.
11.
11. You pass one pass.
Just
So mark a pass. Ohm.
You.
You
help,
have
help him.
you have the one in front of you that has the hunter's mark, and the one to the left of you.
And Kassan is how many feet from me?
He's behind you,
Okay.
so he's right there.
I turn around.
Red eyes.
Every now and then.
I love how everyone went there.
We don't have rights. We don't have rights. We can't sing that song.
Facts.
Every now and then I go down the street and I jump up and down.
There you go.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my action and cast Cure Wounds at first level.
First level, D8 plus your charisma,
Do it.
and mark off that spell. You marked off the spells for your smite and everything you did, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping track. That is 8 points of healing.
Hey,
You get 8
the
points
man-
of healing,
Man's up. That's basically 16 points for
and you have no rages.
except for that. Except for that
So that's
part. Can
when
no
it becomes
longer rage.
Okay.
all the same.
Bonus action.
I can.
Yes.
Yes.
No bonus action.
Nothing? All right.
I am going to move, however,
Okay.
out of there. My 30.
Are you moving this way, that way, which way?
What way?
This way?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 60 feet.
60.
Yeah, you moved 60 feet, right?
30.
I mean 30 feet. I don't know why I doubled it.
The fuck?
6 spots. That's why. 6 spots.
I'm like,
Don't correct them, you're 60 feet
You,
away.
yeah. You,
I mean, I
you
didn't cast
flashed
Mist.
that shit.
I didn't cast Misty Step. Yeah.
I could have.
You're
Yeah.
altering the timeline.
He has expeditious retreat on at will.
Yeah.
I'm out.
All right, you're up. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come catch these hands over here.
They
No.
can move. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Their speed is halved.
Yeah.
Look at this punny guy, man. I love him.
You take 10 psychic damage. From
Don't
that
do
joke.
it. He'll die.
I'm resisting this.
We can't take damage. Anymore.
Well,
That joke hurt me so deeply. It hurt you.
Okay. Feeling the effects of everything. The one is going to take an attack on Ohm.
Get those hands.
You called them.
I did call them. I told them come catch
That
these hands
is
over here.
a 23 to hit.
That hits.
They heard you.
they heard you.
They heard the call and they answered.
They came for them hands.
6 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Don't do it.
Is
Simple.
Bless still up?
Don't do it. a trip.
This is the last turn with Wes.
Is it? Yes.
It should be.
Yeah, I think this.
Yeah, because you didn't take any damage. So.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
He did not take opportunity.
It's natural 17. How many points of damage did you say I took?
Six.
So then that's
6 points of necrotic damage. Okay, you make the save. As it rushes up and it goes across chest. Now you can see like it's moving slow, like it's telegraphing every movement. Even with that, you still get caught because you're talking shit to everything.
Why do you talk shit? Why should talk?
The
Talk
next
shit.
two, they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
make attacks on you, Salazar.
Stop saying my name.
fuck yeah.
The one is an 18, and the other one is a 6.
2,700 is my AC. One hit.
The one hits.
Yes.
You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Too many.
Good night, my friend.
As
I'm
you
going
all
to take nappy now.
as you all look
No,
over,
damn it.
and you see Salazar. He ducks out of one hit, and then another one comes and just as he's ducking comes right into, and you can see the arm pass through, and as it passes through, he continues his movement down and into the ground, and you kind of just slump down, passed out. All right. That's that. Next up, Ulrich.
Shit. Question. So the whole spells not spells thing. So can I do cantrip action then bonus action healing word, or is that still a no go?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Cool. I wanted to be useful and heal someone.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'm okay with, because the cantrip is like a 0 spell, so I'll allow it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make
I'm pretty
sure.
sure that's the rules, though.
Okay. I just that one in particular was like, I hope I'll be able to do more
Yeah.
than one
Yeah,
thing this
I
next
believe
turn.
you can't cast a leveled spell if you're casting Healing Word as a
Bonus action.
as a
That
bonus action, but
sounds
you can cast a
perfect.
cantrip.
So I'm going to. So is anybody still down?
You
just
have
just
Hassan down.
I'm
You're-
prone.
You're prone,
You're
but up.
prone,
I'm
but
prone, but up.
he's alive.
Prone, but up. Okay, so I'm gonna do.
And I have 18 health.
Yeah, I have 11. So,
None
we're
of
all,
us are
we're all
okay.
fine. We're all gonna be fine. So I'm gonna do. So we'll do healing word at, I guess, second level.
Okay.
So that's 2d4. That's a 2 and a 2. So 8 hit points to you.
So you're up. Well,
Nice.
you're prone.
Up and prone. Then I'm going to use some sort of cantrip, which I will use to produce flame, and the one guy that isn't slowed, I'm gonna throw produce flame at him.
Okay.
Melee spell attack, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Those are 10s. I need 8s. 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And
As you cast produce flame and you kind of toss it at him, you can see that the fire hits his spectral form. It doesn't have anything to like engulf, but you see that his form shifts when it hits.
okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to move even farther away.
Okay. Further away?
Yeah, because their movement is,
15 feet.
I don't know, there seems fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. Action, bonus, action, move, go.
Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta make saves for the remaining.
Make some saves.
Natural 19, natural 20, natural 1.
Okay, so now we're gonna move to the ones that have slow still.
No, I'm just gonna give it to them.
Oh,
I got more of these.
oh, okay.
Should be this one. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. So the ones that have the clear the ones that are not affected by your spell.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. With Ulrich passing, we have these two. This one is going to rush up towards you,
Of course it is.
and this one is going to rush up towards you, Ohm.
Oh my god.
The first one is going to make an attack on Ulrich. That is a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Miss.
Very important miss.
Yeah. As you're kind of like moving back and you're shifting, you see it rushes up and goes to take the swipe, and you duck right out of its way. The other one's going to make an attack on you, Ohm, and that is for a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Doesn't have it?
No, less is done.
That is a 12.
12. You pass. Okay.
Hey.
And those two, actually just one. One's gonna try to make it save. Natural 1.
Good
That's
job.
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Slow.
Everybody
slow down. Slow down. Take
Then
our
from
time.
there, Salazar, you are prone.
Half your movement to get up.
Half your movement to get up.
But I have an enemy too
You have-
close to me, correct?
You have 2 in front of you.
Yeah, these mothers. They're mothers.
Roll deception.
all of them.
Roll deception and play dead.
I think.
If I had a bit lower in that specific category, I might just
You do have a bonus action shield of X number of hit points.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Beast shapes.
Oh yeah.
You can just be like, oh, I'm an animal instead.
Yo,
Hey.
we're gonna have to replay that just to see his face when he realized that he could be shaped.
Yes.
Like,
I am
you just have
going-
like 15 free, like temp hit points
Yes.
as a bonus action.
Absolutely. Yes. Completely.
So you could use your
And
action to
utterly.
like heal yourself, and then
Use the
the
one
bonus
with the
action
bigger health.
turn into a beast.
I am going to
Do exactly that.
cast
I mean, like-
Cure Wounds at second level.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to
On
table
me
talk, but I
itself.
mean, like, we're all going to die if
Okay.
we don't be a little bit more conservative with our hit point totals.
You haven't used a wild shape, have you?
I'm planning on it. It's my next move.
Yes.
Speaking of, that's
So-
exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
They are starting to save against the slow spell, so I gave us a little bit of a buffer.
You
So
did.
hopefully we'll be able to fend him off for a
All right.
little while.
So do I
longer.
roll for
Wild shape?
Cure Wounds?
Yeah. You're rolling at a second level, so it's 2d8 plus your wisdom.
2d8 plus my wisdom. 2d8.
He's a good boy.
Love me a little, dice. Love me a little.
Wow.
Yes!
Wow.
16 plus what? I'm sorry.
You plus
He
4.
maxed
you
out
maxed
both
out?
of them. 20. I have 20 hit points, and I use my bonus actions to immediately turn into a panther.
A panther.
Yes,
Okay.
I am a panther.
All right. I'm just gonna use
Hear
this.
me roar. Hear me
For you.
now.
You have an extra 13 temp HP now. This is great.
Okay. You end your turn. Or movement.
With my movement.
That's two AOPs.
Oh yeah.
No, I have 2 of them
Oh, you're still
Well, he-
prone.
there. No, I'm
He
simply.
beast shapes into a
On his back.
prone panther.
I mean, he was on his back anyway. You beat
They're
him
like,
and
do
you're
I
on your back.
pet you? I don't understand. Do you want the
I am
pets or
laying the
not?
perfect cat
You
trap.
showing the
I am
belly?
showing my belly.
Are you?
So you're gonna
It is upon them if they want to touch it.
So you're gonna stay prone?
I'm going to use my half movement. Or
Yeah,
it's half movement.
I am going to use my half movement to get up and hiss very loudly or growl or whatever panthers do when they're angry and cornered.
Roll an intimidation.
So,
That's not very intimidating.
with that, you hear the same voice, almost like it's not even echoing. It's like coming from everywhere. He goes, You're so close to joining me.
Whoever said that?
Please.
Oh, I can't
Your
see.
mom's a hoe.
I don't know
You
how
hobgoblin?
Cats, I don't know how cats laugh, but I'm doing that.
You want to join this fold. And next up, Kasan, you're up.
Hey. Let's see. I'm at what? 5? No. 8. No rages.
And you're prone.
And I am prone.
There's none of them around you, so you can
You've got speed to get up and get out.
Yeah, but to go where?
anywhere but where you are.
You can go hit one of those guys over there.
I mean, you could always draw the attention of one of them.
Yeah, but then I'm at 8.
I can keep getting you up. I just gotta stay up.
I still
Aye.
have lay on it.
What are you doing?
If I use half my movement speed and move closer to, I can't even tell who's who. Obviously, I see the
You
cat.
have two of these beings in front of you.
Right.
They're 15 feet away, so it takes 10 feet to get to them.
What about on the other side?
To your right,
Yeah.
they are 20 feet away. Take 15 feet to get to them.
I'll do that.
Going to the right.
Yep.
You rush up.
And
Which one are you attacking? The one to your left or the one to your right?
Whichever one doesn't look as ugly as the other. So when I hit them, I want to be
He
very.
wants to hit the cuter one.
I will hit the cuter one in an attempt to make him uglier.
That'll be on the one on the right
Yes, and I'm going to use
because
that
it
as
has not taken any attacks yet.
So you pulling a Fight Club? I wanted to destroy something beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey! 24.
That hits.
I know. 7 plus 4, 11.
11 points of damage. Okay. As you swing, it's the same thing. I mean, you're passing right through. You can feel it drag a little bit, but you're passing right through the body of each being. Next attack.
Oh shit, yeah.
Do it.
That's
I
right, I get to
forgot.
attack multiple
Yeah, that-
times.
The one that already has
Those
taken
fifth level
damage.
martial classes.
Can-
with
can
that
I,
extra
attack him?
attack.
Yeah. Make
Cool,
your
that-
attack
that's
with
what
the
I'll
same
do.
weapon.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hand axe is still out, by the way, right? Hand axe and warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom.
Are you? Well, what are you attacking with this time? Like you had
Warhammer.
the Warhammer. Okay, so you're doing the War. Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at the wrong fucking spot. 8 plus 7 is like, it hits.
15, and yes, I think.
Yeah, 15.
15. Yeah, it hits.
Go. I keep looking at the wrong. 8.
8 points of damage.
That's a D6.
That's correct.
Not 8.
Better.
11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, I rolled a D6 by accident because.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had the offhand axe, but just swung twice with the hand.
Because math. Okay. He
Alright.
rolled a d6 because
Uh,
math.
You're still doing the same movement where you're going up and then you're bringing it back down, and you're passing right through it. It feels like there's a drag to it. Same thing.
Am I doing damage though? That's my thing. Yeah.
Next up, Ohm.
Oh man, come on, oh man.
Alrighty
Do
then.
something,
Oh
buddy.
man.
You have one directly in front of you and one to the left of it.
Both. Too deep.
But they're still slowed.
They're still slowed.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark off of the one that is on there, and
Oh, it has to die, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look at the spell.
Tell us, I thought that was warlock
Oh,
stuff.
never mind.
It's witchcraft.
okay.
I think you could cast it again and put it on something else, but you have to use a slot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can move it as a bonus action from a dead creature to a live
Yeah.
creature.
Yep.
Okay, that works. That's fine. In that case, I am going to. Which one did
He
Hassan
hit,
hit?
he hit both.
Oh, he hit both.
Yeah, he hit both.
All right.
So you have the one to your left and the one straight ahead of you.
Give him those hands.
He's gonna get these hands.
Give him the hands. Give
I
him-
am going to. Yep. I'm gonna swing
Get
Which
bent,
one?
Ghost.
left.
Left.
Spectre.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Remember, these are still slowed.
They're still slowed, and that is. That is 7 bludgeoning, and then divine smite at first level for an extra 8 damage.
Okay, so it's 15.
Yeah.
7 and 8, right? You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are these undead fiend foe? Ugly.
As you hit it with your hammer, I mean, you're physically hitting these with your hammer, and you can see the ripple effect. And as that bright light bursts, you can see it almost tears apart this being as it dissipates, but then it comes back together right in front of you.
Okay.
Next attack.
I'm going to take my second attack at the one to the right.
One to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Make your attack.
You whore.
Oh my God.
That was a nat 20 and then it rolled to the 14.
That was the
How do you
saddest.
curse? Like,
That was the saddest thing. Like you don't even understand because I was
So-
like, "Ugh."
What is it? What is the
Still a
attack?
hit.
That's
It's
it's
still
not
gonna hit.
22 to hit.
It's just not
the
as
only
good.
freaking dude that I know of. Shit balls! What'd you get? Natural 20!
All right, roll your damage.
What?
Oh man, that is 11 damage.
11 points of damage as you you swing, you hit this one and you burst the light. Real quick, you bring up your warhammer and you smack into this being and you tear it away. Almost, usually slashing damage does this, but you just drag that warhammer right across his body as it just dissipates right in front
You
of you.
gave him the good old rip torn.
Okay,
One down.
so
15 more.
that's everything for you.
Yes.
Here, that is the one that just showed up, so that's one. Okay. You're in front of them, so they're going to take an attack on you. Salazar,
It's okay. You've got like 30 plus hit points suddenly.
natural 1
Yes.
Roll a
Which
d20.
means roll a d20.
and a 17. Yeah, roll a d20.
Yeah. The one. Do I add anything to this?
You're
Your
a
attack
panther.
bonus.
Yeah, you make a free attack on him when he rolls
wait,
a natural
right here.
one.
Help me because I can't see it.
So then it's your
Normal
action.
attack bonus.
So that's bite, right? He's in
Uh,
panther form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in panther form.
So it would be his bite attack or claw?
I mean, bite
Whichever.
and claw have the same, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's plus four to hit.
14
So
to hit.
14, yeah.
14 it hits. Roll
Okay.
your damage.
Okay, and my damage is 1d6 plus 2. 7.
7 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. As the one goes to take a swipe, you bite right down on its arm, and you can feel you like find purchase in the arm as you drag straight through it. The next one that was a natural 13. That's a 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you take 10 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Question: do I add my person points to my panther points?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, it's like temp HP.
Yeah, basically, you take that form. It's hit points that you have
And I took how many? I'm sorry.
10, and you make a Constitution save.
Hija de la puta madre.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine.
No, they
What
were
is it?
really bad words.
I know what
Like
they were.
horribly
7.
bad
I know
words.
those words.
as it passes through your body, you can feel the it's leaking its own essence into your body. Your max hit points are reduced by 10 hit points.
But he's in B shape,
Well,
so it
the-
doesn't matter.
No, still.
Well, yeah, his B shape has minus 10.
Yeah,
hit
his
points.
B shape has minus 10, so he
Yeah.
can still get healed, but it only. So take. What is your max hit points?
Your B
40
shape. B shape.
Oh, my B shape 13.
Your hit points?
As a
Am I
beast.
looking at it wrong? Oh wait, it says 3d8. I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
what's the number that's there though?
13.
13, because you take like the average number.
Yeah.
So it's 13. So subtract from your max hit points 10. So you have 3 max hit points.
Okay.
One hit,
So
basically.
you're at 3 hit points, but your max hit points are 3.
You guys.
So right now you're at max hit points.
Yep.
You're perfect.
I'm all healed.
You're all
You're
healed
fine.
up. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
You feel
It
rejuvenated.
doesn't, yeah.
I shake my non-existent mane because Panthers don't have manes, and I remember that right after I started the sentence.
I shake my mane that I don't have.
That I wish I had.
Yeah.
From there, you hear this spectral just laughing as you're all taking damage.
We sure are.
Ah!
And how?
That is
here is-
definitely the truth.
As it's just echoing through the whole area here.
All right, I've had just about enough of this bullshit.
From there, Kasan,
Hey, that's me.
you have one in front of you.
I hit him.
Kill it with the thing
All right.
that you do.
Roll attack.
Not reckless.
Okay.
Smart.
Sometimes I use my brain.
You can't rage, so you can't reckless anyway.
What you got?
10.
It hits.
What the fuck?
It's
Thank
slowed.
you to slow.
It's one of the slowed ones.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
Miss Becky coming out. Yeah.
How far is Kasan from me?
He's 10 feet from you.
Never mind.
He's on the basically almost
On
the
the
other side of
other
this
side,
being.
Yeah.
Roll your
and
damage.
He's affected by slow. 11.
11.
Yes.
He's out.
Okay.
No, I don't know about that.
He should be out.
Again, same effect. I mean, your warhammer is passing through. You see Ohm. His warhammer's hitting and almost rippling. Yours is passing through the being. Next attack.
19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
7?
7 points of damage. Okay.
He's correct.
Okay.
He's a good
and
man.
Again, you pull the warhammer and it passes right through the body.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there's a drag to it
Right.
as you're going through.
So, is he the one that's affected by slow?
Yes.
Do you still have the lay hands thing that you can do with the touchy and the healy and the...
Yes.
I run over to him.
Okay. I'm gonna guess you go like right next to him, in
Yeah.
front of him, behind him.
For my own personal amusement. Right next to him.
Right here?
My own personal amusement. How tall are you?
I said just under 6 foot, so call it 5'11".
Alright.
And as a turtle, you're around between 4.5 5 feet.
I look up at him and I'm like, help me! And I go like this with the hands. Milk! Yeah!
All right.
I can't do anything until my turn, but I got you.
Boom, you're up.
There you go.
Oh, hey, look, it's my turn.
Hey, look, it worked out.
Hey! I did that completely by accident.
It's like he planned it. He did not plan this.
What is it? 15?
Does he know the meaning of plan?
It's 10. Bless you.
Oh shit, Anthony.
My own hands. What? It was an action, right?
Hmm?
My own hands is action.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
You see your list of spells, right?
Yeah.
That I put in there for you.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I use my remaining 10 points of lay on hands to heal.
Okay, use your action for that.
Surprise, motherfuckers! I'm evil.
Been there.
He's been leading you there the whole time.
Been there.
Right?
I knew the serial killer looked familiar.
Hey! They shouldn't have been in my swamp. All right, take it easy.
I'm going to use 15 feet of movement.
Okay. Where?
I'm dead.
The other side of
This way?
no.
This way?
Yes.
15 feet back?
Here.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's do full movement that way. Over, yes. To the left a little bit more. There you go.
Right up on the other specter. Gotcha.
Let's party.
Yes. Yes.
Parker?
That's it.
Punch
All right. From there, these two are going to take attacks on you, Salazar.
You are written.
Need you to roll me a d20?
Ah, and that one.
Hey! He's the new me! Only kills anything when they roll a natural one.
Good. 18 plus. Wait, are you still? You're
remind me,
Panther.
you're
I'm a
is-
panther. I'm a panther. I
yeah,
keep looking at
plus
the wrong
4.
thing.
Plus 4.
22.
22 hits.
Yes.
Roll your damage.
D6
Thank you.
That's my next one.
plus 4.
8.
No,
No, you lied to me.
it's plus 3.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Plus 2. See?
No.
You're
So 6.
confusing me, man.
So
6. 6
6
damage.
points of
6
damage.
points of damage.
You're
Okay.
slowly biting them
Do
into.
the
Biting them into oblivion.
it's the same one too, because like it goes to take another attack on you. You bite right on its arm, like you're just reactionary, like biting.
Hasn't
at
learned
it.
its lesson.
Yeah.
The other one, seeing this, it goes to take a swipe, and it just misses you as you kind of leap for the arm. It passes right through where you were before.
Great.
They both
Awesome.
missed, and one of them was in that one.
Lucky you.
This one is going to.
Does it appear that the like the beast shapes are like finding more purchase than like I'm seeing with him swinging his
How
hammer?
many more
Yes.
wall shapes do you
Noted.
The last. The last one.
Okay. It's going to rush up and make a attack on Yuka-san.
No, it's not.
Can't explain this one away.
Half of your level.
That is a 13 to hit.
Fail! Go home. Sit on the bench. Raise your hand if you got a question. I'm not going to call on you. No, you cannot go to the bathroom. There's no hall pass.
It goes to take the swipe. And
bathroom.
You kind of like duck out of the way. Then from there,
I don't know what any of that
Ulrich.
shit I said.
All right. So there's this guy on me. But since I'm not in great shape, I'm going to use bonus action. I'm going to just healing word on. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to cure wounds myself.
okay.
First level. Come on. 4 plus 4 is 8.
5.
8
Okay.
hit points. So I go to 19. And then I'm going to use my action and turn into a Arctic white bear.
You used your action for cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting that I need to do healing word, but I've done it, so it's too late. So then,
Oh, you're not a moonbird.
no, I can't do this that way. So I've just used my action to heal, and
To die a little bit slower.
yeah, I mean that's not nothing. But that does totally F what I was trying to accomplish.
You could move.
You could wait one more turn.
I could, maybe. But that's my action, so I literally have no other effects for my turn. So I will pass the turn with that. Because moving is probably bad, and
Okay.
yeah, okay.
So low it's going to be Ulrich. High it's going to be Ohm. Seems to be the whole thing. You guys are sticking together here.
It's working out.
It is Ohm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Just be glad that I didn't roll what I rolled for attacking you. That was,
Give it time.
that
You
was a
will.
natural 20. That is a 13 to hit. As it takes the swipe, it ducks. You duck right out of its way. Next up is Salazar.
Oh, why?
The one that you've been biting
Mhm.
is this one.
But he is like right next to me, correct?
Yes.
And for those of you wondering in YouTube land, yes, that was Street Fighter 2. Death sound.
But you didn't die.
Well, knocked.
I'm
I'm
going to
waiting
just
for round 2.
Oh, of
Fight it
course.
again.
All right. Make
Seems
your
to
bite.
be working little by little. Who knows? Maybe it'll eventually wear him down, you know.
That is the plan.
No, I keep looking at the wrong sheet. I am sorry. 13 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, thank God.
Roll your damage.
Nope, that doesn't count. 3 damage.
3 points of damage. You go for its body, and I mean, it looks like you bit its side,
Mm-hmm.
but it was kind of like a nibble at that point. Again,
Can I
you
get
hear
an extra attack for my very, very rough cat song?
you hear the same laughter. I mean, it's just echoing through the whole place. It's not looking too good for your group.
At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
From yeah.
Can I use my... I don't want to, but I feel like I'm more endangered this way. I'm going to use my bonus action to dispel my animal shape. And
Okay.
go back to being a Yuan-Ti.
He only has 3 hit points.
I mean, literally he could have taken 20 damage. It'd have popped it back into.
No, but it carries over.
Does it
carries
carry
over.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it did.
No, but
So
I
you
think his
dispel?
AC is better when he's
Yes, I dispel.
He's
Okay.
much better original.
Okay.
And I'm surrounded by people, so I can't move anymore.
All right.
so I'll take an opportunity attack.
Kasan, you have the being in front of you.
That I do.
You attacking?
Yeah.
All right.
I had to think about that for a minute.
Hey, listen, we're all thinking about everything right now.
No, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. I crack my shell open and I offer myself as a sacrifice to save my friends. Persuasion check?
Oh, he's being
Throw it on the
You really
half
doing
shell.
that?
I don't know. I feel like it could be a potential, like, oh shit, I screwed us all over. But if I save them, I'm known as a fucking hero.
I feel like you can make that decision.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Roll me a persuasion check.
Can I reckless persuade?
Yeah.
12.
All right.
Turns out he's got TNT strapped underneath the shell.
Oh, it's all over the shell.
Inside the shell is just all alchemist fire.
He definitely rolled higher than I.
He's sure you're a
12.
man.
12, yeah.
As you offer your body up for sacrifice,
By my own hands, yes.
yes, by your own hands,
Yes.
you three, hearing that he's offering himself, you kind of like glance over, and behind him, you see the same spectral being that disappeared, and
Sing the songs of my people.
he moves himself right into Kasan's body,
Oh,
and
fuck.
he starts to float up.
Yeah, that definitely killed us.
You are now possessed,
Yeah.
and you have no control over your own character.
Fuck.
Can I have your sheet, please? 'Cause I'm gonna
No,
need it.
get your own.
I'm gonna need it.
Good luck trying to read it all.
It's
Yeah, no.
internal, you don't
Jesus
speak it.
Christ.
You're lucky I'm a doctor and that's what I write like. Or a 5-year-old.
Well, he can't reach.
Yeah. What was your hit points really?
18 at that point.
18? Okay, because I see 5, I see 18.
Yeah, 5, yeah, 8. It's all the same. They're S's and 5s. They're all the same. Not 2s.
So was it a 5 or 18?
It's an 18.
It's 18.
Okay, alright.
Kill me.
Oh.
Like after I give
Oh,
you
shit. Hold on.
after I give you hit points, you just
Hold on.
offer your body up to beat
To a
us to death
demon.
with. That's
Not only that, whose AC does he take?
Yours.
Y'all are fucked.
That was cool. We can sort of just be done playing now, right?
It was great playing with you guys tonight.
I'm
I
just
really
saying,
enjoyed it.
when I said I was evil,
Uh,
I meant it, kind of.
It was a good try.
I had a thought. You know?
I don't.
But-
that was exactly what I thought would happen. Happened.
That's what I was
Hey.
thinking was going to happen.
Yeah.
My original thought was, oh, offers myself as a sacrifice?
I figured
to
if
my
anyone,
show.
if anyone ever went down, that would happen, but I didn't think that you would preemptively do that.
You underestimate my
Yeah,
judgment.
because
Yeah.
you gave up.
No, you overestimate my
There's no
judgment.
saving throw.
Yeah.
So, and he's actually was holding on to a possession because he recharged it. So,
That bastard.
Well, he wasted his willingly.
Yes. Look at it
uh,
that way.
so
Y'all just have to roll really fucking high.
from there, Ohm, you're up. Although it was a good idea
I don't think it was a good idea
At all.
from its
to
inception.
him.
Not in the least.
That's a fail.
Hmm?
That's a failed death save.
Failed death save?
You went down?
Yeah.
You go down.
Last turn when I said
I had
You didn't
hit
say
points.
you went
You
down.
never
Yeah,
said
yeah,
you went
yeah.
down.
Just like-
verbalize that.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
yeah.
So now
See?
he's possessed now.
I'm so glad that nobody else knew too.
Like I thought that's like.
You were like, oh, I did the death
oh,
move.
the-
Like, I thought
Street
you had
Fighter.
well more hit points than that.
No. 8. I had 8, and he did 15. Yeah. It
If
was,
that's what it was, yeah.
But you so you
So
failed
that's
the
a
death
lot to
save?
remember. Okay. Failed death save.
I was
Have
down.
fun, you guys.
Yeah.
This.
I cast retcon.
It's an 8th level spell.
8th level spell.
It's not quite a 9th. It's not wish. If I had wish, I would wish that.
He is going to come over here. Oh, no. He doesn't get it. Those three are going to make attacks on you,
Yep.
Salazar.
Yeah.
That is a 6 to hit,
Nope.
a 21 to hit,
Nope.
and a and a 23 to hit.
Yeah,
Nope.
well then.
That's like
So.
5 notes.
You take 11 points of damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution save.
I really thought that fucking thing would work, man.
How? To the
22.
to the spectral possession thing.
22,
To offer
you
your
pass.
body up
Yeah.
All right.
to possess.
Take you take another 8 points of necrotic damage, and each another Constitution save.
Okay.
You'll understand why.
We won't be able to cast spells. He hasn't had to do that yet.
Hmm?
Nope. Nothing happened. Which fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does.
10.
10 just saves.
Oh, thanks. Christ for that.
It's not that hard, guys. I mean, come on now.
mean-
Dog, what's the intelligence on Kissen?
He was a -2,
But what is his score?
a 7.
He don't know jack shit.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
just possessing the body. He just needs the strength modifier. Doesn't need the intelligence.
So,
Oh, you want it all, you take it all. Take it
all right.
all.
Unfortunately, not how possession
Ulrich,
works.
you're up.
All right. Seeing that everyone is going to die, as someone who is, in the woods and is familiar with things, I'm going to bonus action healing word myself for 7 hit points.
Okay.
Bring me to 26. And then I'm going to beast shape into a white Arctic bear.
Okay.
Now that I did that in the correct order.
I'm just gonna give you this. Boom.
And I'm going to run away.
Run away.
I'm going to run back into the forest and just go live there like I have been.
Okay.
This is too far gone. I will tell people that
Okay.
this is what's happening here, but I'm gonna get foe. This is currently not winnable.
Kobayashi Maru.
What's the movement speed on him?
On a bear, I've got 40 feet, so I'm gonna.
Guard dog.
The
Yeah.
songs of my
40 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can.
I'll take an attack of opportunity and I'll go up like that way.
like straight through here.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
is he
So
is he floating?
You'll
like
take one.
Uh-huh.
He's floating up, so he won't be able to attack you. So you'll take one attack of opportunity.
Yeah. My AC is 11.
That is a 21 to hit.
Sure.
That is 15 points of necrotic damage.
Sure.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Is that what you said? 15.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Constitution. Do I use my Constitution or the beasts? I think it's the beasts. Yeah.
Use the beasts.
Yeah. Let's see. 6. Only 8.
8.
Oh, sorry. 9, 10, 11. No, never mind. Just 8.
Just 8? Okay.
Just 8. So
You take the 15 points of damage, and your maximum hit points is reduced by 15.
Yeah.
As you take your movement, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8. You said what? 40 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll take it right here.
Mm-hmm.
You go right down the steps, and you're kind of like in the middle of the next room.
Okay. So there's no windows or walls, right? It's just all sealed up.
Mhm.
Okay.
That would be walls.
Yep.
All right. Next up, so Ulrich is on his way out.
Gonna try anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if that door's still sealed.
I was gonna say, good luck with that door.
Yeah,
This
right.
one's going
I
to.
mean, if we can't get out anyway, I'm gonna try to live.
What's the intelligence on these things? Basic intelligence. Seeing that there's 3 over there. Oh, let's see. Yeah. So, looking back and seeing that there's 3 of his best friends surrounding Salazar, he is going to take a swipe on you. Boom.
So you die.
That is a 19 to hit.
That is.
That's automatic 2 death saves. As it brings its claws straight through, you can see that the body of just falls limp on the ground.
Oh!
You're not there.
You can't react.
Yeah, you're not even here.
You're the reason why we're here.
First of all,
I ran
First-
away as a bear.
and
because
second and third of
that
all.
was the only.
Salazar, you're up.
yes.
You can try to run away too.
You have 3 that's on you.
Yeah, that's the more difficult part. They're all going to.
Yeah.
They could all
Attack
roll
me.
like shit.
They could just miss.
They
But if
could
you
all roll
stay,
natural
you're for
20s.
sure gonna
You try to
die.
run?
I am going to. Bonus action healing word. Wait, is he dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, never mind. I am going to.
I didn't prepare Revivify on my one shot.
I didn't think it was necessary. I'm going to just book it.
You're gonna book it? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Movement and action to get out. I'm gonna take 3 attacks on you.
Yep.
2 nat 20s and 12.
Mhm. Come on.
All right. Does a 12 hit?
Just.
Are you your creature? Are you a bee shape?
No, I
yourself?
went back to.
All right.
Me said.
So the 12 is
Rolling
the
arms is
highest
12?
roll that I rolled.
Huh?
The 12 is the highest roll that I
Oh,
rolled.
shit.
Okay. Well, that
So if
one
it
hits.
just hits the other 2 bits, you take
Is it all
You
ones
maxed
or is
out?
it maxed?
It's maxed, isn't it?
Oh
you
no.
take 4 points of necrotic damage.
You're gonna make it.
Jesus.
You're gonna make it.
Christ.
as
Holy shit, it works.
you rush right past them. I need you to make a Constitution save.
This is where it fails.
Okay. He survives and he's hurt.
21.
21. You do pass. You do save. As you rush down, right now you see Ulrich in front of you, and he is running away.
You bet.
Yes.
And as you two are running away, you hear the laughter. It's echoing through this lighthouse.
Of course.
And you hear,
Lighthouse. I thought it was a windmill.
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 Sorry.
Now it's a lighthouse,
Windmill.
and we're
We
transporting.
changed
And you
it.
hear. As you're running away.
Sure.
And that will conclude our one shot for today. As you two ran away,
Do we
Hey.
get out?
Yeah.
you two find yourself outside.
So we escaped?
Yes.
Cool.
As you run straight down this windmill, outside, and as you continue to run, you can still hear the echoing laughter
Gotcha.
as it's going off the woods.
Making a mental note of where that building is.
Yes.
So I will return with an army.
Yes. Or 5.
Yeah, an army.
I am going to turn and cast a snowflake with my hand in the air in remembrance of my brother of the cloth who has perished this
So,
night.
with that you find your spirit being resurrected into this, Sorry. I'm really thrown off by what just happened.
That's what happens.
Yeah, of this windmill. You find your body, your spirit being sucked into the stone, and as you come out, you are yourself, but mentally you are doing exactly what this spectral wants you to do, and it orders you for all eternity.
And who's the spectral now?
And it is inhabiting Kassan's body.
Told you I was evil.
I like how you're trying to cover for it.
This was the plan
Listen,
all along.
it's kind of
This
like
is how this one shot ended.
I had some outs, but like you just like put the baddie in a
But-
tank. Like I can't
but-
hit a tank.
But
the intention
because
was good.
hold on, because you offered yourself up,
Mm-hmm.
you two were able to escape.
Okay.
Because
We were
Tell the
not
people
gonna-
back
whenever
how
you
great I
went
was.
up to the next level, without noticing it, the stairs were blocked off just the same as the door.
So the final room was going to be the final room no matter what.
Unless you defeated the being.
We kicked all of the ass.
And at
All
that
of
point,
the
it's
ass.
just a
And just so you know,
room full of bodies.
you had most of those specters down to under 5 hit points.
Probably.
I mean, I
few good
figured we
hits
were
and-
close, but I like once a
And
certain turtle decided to be a
What was the
turtle
big
in a half
baddie
shell.
at?
he was at 4, and that's the reason why he used his action to bring
See?
himself
So that moonbeam
into the
could have
eternal
easily
plane.
killed him. If he
Or
that last
Sacred
moonbeam would have
Flame.
killed him.
Yeah.
If he
Or
didn't take
Shell.
that.
Well,
Really?
when you rolled two like max damage dice to 2 10s,
Yeah.
that was like that's
That
what
was like,
put
hey,
him
fuck
down.
you.
Yeah.
Like he dropped.
Anyway.
So anyway, as you guys are watching here, I'm glad
that was a good
you
I just took
included
50
here.
psychic damage. All that.
Thank you for watching this one shot. If you want to check us out, get and subscribe to us. We do have our videos up on YouTube, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, every Wednesday. If you want to go check out our Twitch channel, it's right down below. You can find the link. We stream The Wild Calling Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Monday, we do have the holiday season coming up, so the Monday before Christmas, Monday before New Year's, we will not be streaming, but we will have special one-shots going on. We will have a Hyperlanes one-shot going on the Monday before Christmas, and we will have a special Call of Cthulhu game for New Year's. So, I would like to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, wonderful afternoon, a wonderful evening, and we love you guys.
I'm not really evil.
See you guys.
And actually, no, before we leave, be sure to keep an eye out on our Instagram because there will be a giveaway.
Yes.
A big giveaway toward the end of December. I think December 26th.
The giveaway is going to be announced on the 26th, but we're going to start it on the 16th.
Right.
Yes.
So it's going to be the 10 days of Winter Solstice
Yes.
that is incorporated to this game.
So be sure to follow us at Instagram at 5D1Gaming so that you can keep an eye out for all the announcements for that.
Yep. And again, just reverse it. Listen to what I just said before. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Good night,
Au
everybody.
revoir.
Sometimes you have to run.
Yes.
Yes, important.